dangerous. Get dangerous. Shameless. Basic. Shameless. Get dangerous. That's my.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Saturday, my friends. Good to see everybody here. Welcome back. Hope everybody had a great week. Hopefully everybody's getting a bunch of nice flight sim time in. That song just still slaps like crazy. Metro Gaming, what's up, man? Captain UK, good to see you. Captain Stan, welcome. Sim Fanatic, good to see you. Captain Chad, welcome back. Reggie Gagnon, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Zen, good to see you. GA Flyer, welcome. Digital Merc, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Ram, good to see you. Vexy, good to see you. Mr. Mopar Dude is in the house, good to see you, my friend. Huskers is here, good to see you, dude. Indigo Flight Sim, good to see you. Davis Ebert, welcome. Brett Arell, good to see you. Kai, welcome back. Leonard Grant, good to see you, my friend. Andreas Chestnut, good to see you. JP, welcome. Andre, good to see you. NHL Poster, good to see you. Soren Nornson, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great weekend. J-Mac, good to see you. Morgus, good to see you. Yaros, coming up as a business class member. Huge no floaties to you, Yaros. Thank you very much for your support, my friend. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your custom emojis and, more importantly, building up your pilot rank in chat. Guys, let's get some no floaties for our newest member to the channel, Yaros. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Ghost Rider, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Zero visibility. Yes, as you can see, we can't see anything. This is going to be an interesting departure, chat. Very interesting departure. Good to see everybody. Skyworker, welcome back, man. Michael Ferguson, good to see you. Tenure to MOBA, welcome back as well. Abba, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Tanush, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you are doing well as well. Not new YouTube, just canceled my membership. Uh-oh. Not new YouTube. Oh, okay, wait, really? Because you only have one badge. I guess that's less than 3 months. Okay, got you. Anyways, welcome back. Thanks for your support, man. We'll call it new, right? Ruben, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Ghost Rider, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. It's been years since I saw you stream on X-Plane 11. Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah, it probably has, because it's been about, what, 6 to 8 months since we streamed X-Plane 12, I think. So yeah, it's been quite a while, man. Aviation 108, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. I hope you are doing well as well. Welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Real fun day of flying. Not going to be the longest streams this weekend, as we're doing some real-world ATR ops. Hey, you can see the pilots boarding now. We are doing some real-world Air New Zealand ops in the ATR. So today we're going over to Nelson. We've never been over to Nelson. This was actually a request by some New Zealand air traffic controllers. I don't think they're going to be on, as I think it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Over in New Zealand. So Captain UK, 4 months. I sadly can't watch as much exams on Tuesday. Hey man, wish you all the best. Life always comes first, followed closely by Captain Canada. Thank you for your support, Captain UK. I hope you have a great weekend of studying, and I hope the tests go well, man, and then we can see you back here next week hanging out with us. Thanks, man. Sim Fanatic dropping a gifted membership to the channel as well. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, man. GA Flyer, you just got a gifted membership from 1 month from Sim Fanatic. Please make sure you say thank you in chat. Thank you very much, Sim Fanatic. I appreciate you, man. That's extremely kind. How do you fly with that low visibility? Electronics, man. Looking at your just keep an eye on your flight directors, man. Flight directors shouldn't lead you into the ground. They should take us up into the sky. So we'll be fine. Airplanes fly in this visibility all the time, so I'm sure we'll be good. Hello, Captain. How are you? And do you have any plans to stream X-Plane 12? No, not right now. In the future, I do plan on going back and revisiting X-Plane 12, but in its current state right now, no, I'm not really interested in flying X-Plane, man. Unfortunately, I did have an itch to fly a turboprop, but the ATR has basically solved that itch. So, yeah. Kane Allison, thank you very much, my friend. Celebrating 5 months. This has been so much fun. This channel is amazing. Well, thank you very much for your support, man. I appreciate you. That is unbelievably kind. Thank you. Brought my mom for the flight IRL for the first time. Very cool. How did that go, man? Hopefully it went well, Kai. And Soren Nornson coming up as a first-class member. Thank you much again, Soren. I appreciate you, my friend. Really excited to finally meet you down in Houston at the Expo. I presume you're still going, Soren, so that'll be a lot of fun, man. That'll be absolutely awesome, man. Do you know a YouTube series for an in-depth explain of the fly-by-wire 320? I can fly it, but to like learn more in depth. I mean, Ruben, you can just Google, man. You can Google A32NX, fly-by-wire A32NX tutorials. There's going to be tons of them out there, man. Tons and tons and tons of tutorials. As far as like a specific set, no, I don't know like a specific set. I've been flying Airbus for years, so my transition into the fly-by-wire was quite simple. But yeah, there's some great tutorials up there, man. If you want to check out V1 Simulation, Real World A320 Pilot, I'm pretty sure he's got some tutorials and some stuff going up there. So, yeah, maybe check out V1 Simulation. I don't know if he has any tutorials with the A32NX, but Real World Pilot, always good to learn from those guys. So, yeah, you are going to the Expo. Awesome, Soren. Very, very cool, man. I got a NASCAR a Roblox League at 6, just to let you know. Sounds good, man. I wish you the best with that. Yes, but you wouldn't be able to take off with that visibility. Seems like 50-meter visibility. You would be able to depart on this visibility. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. Is the camera lower FPS? I did notice that as well this morning. It seems like it's being a little bit weird. Let me restart OBS and see if that's what's causing it. I don't know. I agree with you that it did seem like it was lower FPS today, Captain Chad. I like launched the stream and I was like, huh, it seems a little bit choppy. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to restart the stream. I'm going to restart OBS. Maybe it just be maybe it's a little bug or something like that. So bear with me here for 2 seconds. Steel celebrating 6 months. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Says it's been a blast. Thank you very much, Steel. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties, my man. Bear with me here for a sec, chat. I'm going to restart OBS and I will be right back. It's going to look like the stream's going to die, but I will be right back. Bear with me here for a few. All right, we should be back. We should be back. Give me an okay or 5x5 shot. How's the camera? Does it seem a little bit better now? It seems a little bit better, but I don't know if the camera is still a little bit laggy or something like that. Let me know in chat. 5x5 camera still seems the same though. Interesting. Camera seems to be fine. Hold on. Let me see if I can, let's see, FPS, it says highest FPS. Let's go match output FPS. Okay, how's that? Oh, that seems to be better. No? Is it still being weird? Still being a little bit wetter? I don't know. Just don't move around too much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why it's being weird today. I don't know why it's being weird. I can just put on video format. I didn't touch anything, so I don't know why it would be. Color range, that's all good. Buffering. Disable. Okay, how's that? No, it's still, yeah, it's weird. You're right. It is weird. Okay, well, one other thing that I can do is I can try and restart the entire PC. I don't know. Does that seem to be better? Does it seem to be a little bit better, or no? Is it still being weird? It is a little bit weird. I don't know why. Is it a webcam? Yeah, it is. It's the HD60 Pro Logitech. No, it's the Logitech 9C20 Pro. Bought the Silver Mountain Water. Absolutely amazing. It is delicious. Yes. It's not that much of a problem. Yeah, I don't know. It's being weird. I don't know if OBS has. It's fine. It was fine before, to be fair. Well, it's fine, but it's just at a low FPS. Okay, bear with me here for a second, chat. I'm gonna try and figure this out. I'm gonna stop the stream. It's gonna look like it's going blank. Just give me a couple minutes to figure this out, and I will be. Oh, okay, good. Sorry, I was muted. We're much better now. I realized I installed an update on my gaming PC, but I did not update the stream PC. So we should be good now. Camera should be nice and smooth, and no issues. Apologize about that, guys. That's good. That's good. That's done. That's done. Your Nightbot's in here. That's all good. All right, cool, sweet. We are ready to go. All right, wonderful. Just need to reconnect you, and that should be good as far as everything. Okay, good. We're good. All right, sweet. Welcome back. Sorry about that, guys. I hate when stuff like that happens. Technical problems. You guys deserve to witness the best. You guys don't deserve any mediocrity when it comes to streams. So, there we go. Beautiful. Houston is good. Awesome. We'll have a look at it next week, Captain Dom. We're going to be back in North America next week, so we'll have a look at the Houston scenery. I think on Friday, next week, Friday as well, we're expecting the Calgary scenery, so that's really good. So, anyways, welcome aboard, friends. But some weather, yes, some nice weather here. Nice and foggy this morning. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. We are flying into Nelson today. First time ever flying into Nelson, so I'm super excited about this one, guys. Should be a lot of fun. First things first, let's go to the overhead. Let's get our battery switched to the on position. Good. That'll bring the aircraft to life. And let's go ahead and get our external power. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Gonna get our lights up in here. Great. That is all good. I think that's pretty much it. We'll get our nav lights on. We'll get our logo lights on. No device will arm our emergency exits, and that's pretty much it for the overhead. That looks good. I'm gonna come down here. Gonna get a little bit of brightness on these guys. Wonderful. Good. Cool. Sweet. Let's come spend some time down here on the FMC, or the McDo, whatever you'd like to call it. We're going to do our init ref. We're going to do our pause init. We're going to grab our GPS position. We're going to init ref on that. Good. We're going to go to our weight and balance. I have already done our weights in here. I did this before stream. So we've got 3,000 pounds of fuel, and we have a tow weight of 42.3. So all of those numbers are correct and looking good. So we can pull our numbers here from SimBrief. So zero fuel, it was 18.039. We'll go and throw that into there. Beautiful. Fuel on board today, we had 1351. We'll go ahead and plug that in as well. That's going to give us our gross weight. That is exactly the numbers that I have here and matching up correctly. So all of that is good. That's all set. Wonderful. We go to the return page. We can do our flight plan in it. We can go to our route page. So we are Air New Zealand, ANZ. ANZ. What were we? 848 Mike. 848 Mike. Good. We'll throw that up into there. And we are going from NZCH over to NZNS. NZNS. Beautiful. We'll throw that up into there. Wonderful. That looks good. We'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Let's go to Christchurch. Let's see what the weather's doing here. Daniel, thank you very much, man, for 34 months. I appreciate you. I think I missed somebody else as well, didn't I? Daniel and Steele. No, we got Steele before we ended the break, and then we've got Daniel, 34 months. Thanks so much for your support, man. That is unbelievable. 34 months. 2 more months, dude. And then you've got your platinum badge. Oh, baby. Platinum badge is on the way, man. Thanks for your support, dude. I appreciate you. What I have to use for routes and all the data for the FMS from one airport to another? SimBrief. SimBrief, and then we use SimBrief Downloader as well. Yeah, that's usually what we're doing. Metar NZCH, good, we'll get that done. Ruben, what do you need help with, my friend? If you're looking for channel commands, I think you can do ! commands, and it'll show you all of the commands that we have. Winds are 360 at 1. 300-foot visibility. Fog at 100 feet. It's going to be crazy. We're going to... What does remark sugar mean? I've never seen that on a thing. Sugar. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's have a look-see at the airport here. I mean, judging off of those 360, we should probably take runway 2, right? That makes the most sense. So we'll expect runway 2 for departure. We are going to be on the Gut B1 Papa departure. Gut B1 Papa, there it is right there, with the Poram transition. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Let's go to our next page from Poram. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Flight plan. From Poram, we're going to jump on an airway. So we're going to go to Poram. We're going to go to airway. We're looking for Hotel 110. So we'll grab that one. And we're taking that to Biceb. So we'll find that here on our list. There's Biceb. Good. From Biceb, we're jumping on our arrival. So we can go to return. We can go to return. We can go to next. And then we can go ahead and go NZNS, and we're going to plan for they are RNAV arrivals. I don't believe that there is an ILS, which makes things a little bit tricky, but it should be fun nonetheless. They have given us runway 2 for our arrival. I think we're coming in from Biceb. Yes, we're coming in from Biceb. We're going to go to Quail, and then we're going to go ahead and go to NZCH. We're going to go, or NZNS. We're going to go to approach, and we're going to just see if we want to do the Zulu or if we want to do the Yankee. Looks like we want to do the Yankee from Quail. So let's do that. So we'll take the RNAV Yankee runway 2 on the Bice 2 Alpha, correct, with the Quail transition. Good. And we'll go ahead and execute that, and we'll go through our plan. We'll just make sure that everything looks good. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. We'll remove that one, and that looks good to me, chat. I'm happy with all of that. That looks great. Wonderful. Cool. Let's go to our performance page now. Do we have to go performance? Is it performance? No. Well, yeah, I guess because we can put our cruise altitude. 17,000 feet today on our cruise altitude. So we'll throw that in there. We do want max cruise, so that's good. Perfinet should all be good in there as well. All of that should be set. Beautiful. Cool. I'm happy with all of that. Let's go to the overhead. Actually, let's work on some checklists now, shall we? We'll unpin that. Hey, look, chat, we can start to see a little bit. Kind of. Not really, but we can start to see. Let's come down here and let's start working on some of our checklists, shall we? So I'm going to go all the way down. I don't like how it... I guess this is... I don't know. Weird that it does this, but that's fine. I just want to do my regular checklist, please. Thank you. Yep. Final cockpit preparations. Good. Done. Good. All right. Parking brake set and engaged. Altimeters are set. 1022. Good. Landing elevation set and checked. FMS, comm, and nav. I'll just make sure that we're on Unicom, and then that should be good. Cool. Fuel quantity and fuel on board checked. We've got 1350. We're supposed to have 1350. Good. Fuel used. We need to reset that guy. How do I do that again? I think it's down here in this one. Is it perf? Yes, perf. All right, cool. And we'll reset fuel used. Good. Engine fuel mode checked, and that's done. Memo panel checked. Power management, we're going to just toggle it to take off. Good. That is set. Final cockpit preparations are done. Before propeller rotation. Good. CDLs. I think we're boarded. Yes, we are. Okay, good. So we can close doors. Close doors. Good. Come down here. CDLs are good. FMS and takeoff data has been set and confirmed. Let me go over here quickly. We're going to go to payload. We're going to set that. Good. Pardon me. We're going to go to our performance. Sorry, we're going to go to... no, everything's good there. We should have those all set now. 1.1 is set. Good. Okay. And then we just need to come down here and we need to go to confirm takeoff data. All right. That has been confirmed. Good. Trims are set. Tail prop is on board. Doors have been closed. Seatbelt signs are on. And our beacon light will go on as well. And then that's going to be it for our checklists. We'll go to our normal ones, and then it's going to be before taxi. Cool. So let's go upstairs. Let's go ahead and get our windshield heat on. Let's go ahead and get some hydraulics on as well. We're going to get you on. We're going to get you on. We're going to spool up engine number 2, but we're going to have the prop brake on. So we're going to use engine number 2 as our essentially our APU. So we'll go ahead and hit the start button. Oops, nope, got to put this to start A and B. Then we can hit the start button. If we come down here, we should see an NH percentage rising. We're looking for about 10%, and then we can introduce fuel to feather. There we go. We'll introduce fuel to feather. Good. Again, you'll audibly hear the engine starting, but the prop won't spin because we do have the prop brake in. Thoughts on the new E175 for X-Plane? So, they're not new, Max, at all. They've actually been around for years. I just like to point that out. It's not a new airplane. It's a refined version of an airplane. So the Embraer series has been out for 6-7 years for X-Plane. It's version 2 of the Embraer. It looks good. It looks good. I mean, it's, yeah. They're, yeah, I don't know, man. It's cool. It's good. I don't know. It's still not enough to draw me back into X-Plane. They look good. They look like they're fun to fly and stuff, but yeah. The color of the grass of the trees looking super cartoonish and oversaturated in my sim. Any ways to fix this? Are you running any NVIDIA filters or anything like that, Steve? That's the only thing that I could think of, like you're running an NVIDIA filter or something that could be causing that. Okay, we've got a good start and stabilized engine number 2, so we can go ahead and remove the external power. Good. We'll also give some hydraulics to you. We'll push you. Good. Let's come down here. We're going to remove the ground power. Good. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to... Actually, there is no pushback here. That's right. We go out, so that's all fine. So we can go ahead and spool up engine number 2, chat. So let's go ahead and fuel pumps on for engine number 1. Sorry. Simfanatic, thank you again, man, for donating, gifting another membership. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support. Caleb, please make sure you thank Simfanatic in chat, coming in with 2 gifted members this stream. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, dude. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. Beautiful. There it comes. We're looking for 10%, and then we can introduce feather. Good. There's 10%. And this one, because there is no prop brake, you should start seeing it spool up. Just finished Jeff's Faten video that you were in. Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. I wish it was a little bit earlier. We, like, finished the flight. It was, like, 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. 2:45 a.m. Wish it was a little bit earlier so I wasn't so tired, but it was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Oof, look at that engine spooling. There we go. Beautiful. Hey, Captain Hari, hope you're going well. Matthew, everything is well, my friend. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate you. All right, external power is removed. We've got engine number 1 spooling as well. We can go ahead and remove our prop brake. Close that. Our engine start can go to off. Good. We can go ahead and basically follow our checklist now, chat. Thanks so much again for the support, Simfanatic. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, FWS, good. Cockpit comm hatch closed. Climb levers 1 and 2 to auto. Auto, good. We can listen to that. Spooling, they sound really good. Anti-ice as required. We shouldn't need any anti-ice today. The temperature is... It's 2 degrees outside. We may need a little bit of anti-ice on the departure here, chat. True, we'll turn that on and checked. True, on and checked. Good, we'll get our probe heats on. That's good. And anti-skid test, we'll perform that. Good, confirmed, checked. Flaps, 15 degrees, and nose wheel steering is on. Before taxi checklist complete. We will do our taxi checklist now. Taxi and takeoff lights off, or sorry, on. Brakes checked. Give me a sec. We'll remove that. Oh yes, it helps if you remove the chocks, chat. No problem. All right, cool. Brakes are working good as intended. FCP and FMA. All right, so here's where we have to set this up now. So we're just going to go, no ATC today, so we're just going to bug up our cruise altitude, 17,000 feet. You may be thinking, Cap, short flight, 17,000 feet. Yes, got a pretty big mountain range that we need to traverse right now. So 17,000 feet for our cruise altitude. We are departing on runway 2, so I'm going to sync up our runway heading as well. 020 on the runway heading. That should be good there. So we're going to go heading, then we're going to go LNAV track, and then we're going to go IAS, and we're going to set this to Auto 115 on our rotation, so that is all set and correct. Good. Takeoff config test. Have to release the gust lock. Takeoff config test, no horn. We're looking great. Good. And before taxi checklist complete. Next will be our before taxi, and we can go ahead and taxi ourselves over to runway 2 for departure today, chat. Beautiful. I'm going to pop this open. We're going to give ourselves a nice 360 here on Foxtrot. We're going to go Foxtrot all the way up to Alpha, and then go from there. Not sure if you have any filters on. I will check. I messed with some of the settings and I used for VR, but I can't remember what I did. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, not good. All right, cool. Out of here on Foxtrot. Sorry for the delay this morning, guys. Trying to figure out what the hell was going on with OBS, but I'm glad we fixed it. Camera seems to be fixed, right, chat? It's not all laggy and doing weird stuff. Should be fixed. Did they fix the speed issue? I believe so. Yeah. Yeah. I do believe so, my friend. All right, we're going to go to ND. And we're going to flip. We want that one. Is it that? We want that one. There we go. All right, cool. Camera's still a little bit laggy. Interesting. It might just be because the sim, might just be because of this airport. I get pretty low FPS at this airport, so it's the only thing that I could think of, but I think it's much better than it was, but we'll see. Blue Cram, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. I'm not sure your animated GIF is working with donos. It's not working, or it is working? It should be working. I mean, hey, it wouldn't be a real fight if there wasn't any delays. Exactly. Yes, exactly. All right, we're looking for Alpha. This should be a left on Alpha up here. Is this Alpha? I think this is Alpha, yes. Morning fog, yes, it is. Yeah. Alrighty. Did you watch the Leaf last night? I did, yes, and I watched them lose. I was very happy. Very, very happy. Give me a sec. Oh boy. Track IR being silly. There we go. Cool. Track IR is good. Breakout's going to be crazy. Should be. Yeah. Should be indeed. A few more hits will clear the fog. Did you get the officiating was god-awful? I mean, for both ways, probably, man. They seem to kind of have the whistles away last night. I didn't really see any calls.
Testing 1 2 3 STD 1 2 3.
Should be working. Yeah, see, the camera's way better now since we left the terminal. I think it's the terminal area that's causing lag and weird things to happen. But thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties, Gary. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, man. Seems to be working. Testing. Hey, Gav, should I get X-Plane or just stick with Microsoft? That's up to you, man. Both are great simulator options. Really depends what you are looking for in your simulator, man. Yeah. Yeah, see how the camera's immediately fixed, chat, as soon as we leave the terminal area? So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think it was laggy just because the terminal. They gotta fix some issues with the scenery here. It's not the best performance-wise. You can see I'm getting 31 FPS, 30 FPS. Yeah. Have you seen the C-160 Transal? Looks like a cool plane. Reminds me very much of this plane, to be honest with you. Yeah. Brennan, 10 months. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate the support. Thanks so much, my man. All right, we are pulling up to the runway, correct? This is Alpha 6. We can definitely take Alpha 6, chat. We don't need to go full length. So, takeoff briefing has been performed. We are departing on runway 2, straight out departure. Follow VNAV. I'm also going to get a little bit of anti-ice on here, chat. Good. Prop anti-ice on. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and gust lock comes off. Good. Don't forget that. Low bar. Gust lock is off. Good. Let's go ahead and flight controls are free and clear and checked. Good. We want to come down here. We need to go to RMS now, and we're going to go to you, and we're going to turn you on, and we're going to squawk 1,000. Bear with me here. I'm just going to park the airplane right here quickly. There we go. And good. Flight controls check. TCAS on. We're just going to put 1,000. Sorry, 2,000. All right, 2,000 is in. Boost function as required. Airflow is normal. Cabin crew advised. Engine bleed as required. External lights are all going on. Beautiful. Lateral FD bar centered. Rudder cam centered. Before takeoff checklist has been complete. And next will be our after takeoff checklist. We'll get that in. Beautiful. Christchurch traffic Air New Zealand 848 Mike departing runway 2 at Alpha 6. Christchurch. Alrighty, let's do it, friends. I'll turn the sounds up. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my amigos. Recently got the PMG 737, did my first successful flight, although when I was on vector mode, I continued to send the ILS capture for some reason. VNAV turned off. It wasn't on heading select. I'm not sure. I always do alt hold or go vertical speed until you're at a little bit of a better rate and angle. All right, chat, here we go. Look at this, man. Jesus. This is all about flying your instruments this morning, chat. This is going to be a little bit gnarly. Thankfully, it's a straight out departure. Should be easy enough to do it. All right, cool. Track IR on. I'm just going to look down at my throttles here because I always have issues setting them. Let's set them for takeoff. See how, like, sensitive they are? All right, takeoff is set. Let's get it. Chrono on. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. Knots. This is crazy. V1 rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Follow your flight directors. IMC conditions. Gears up and off. Breaking out of this is going to be cool, chat. Coming up on 2,000 feet. Let's flip it to climb power. Climb power's in. Flaps are clean. We're just getting above that fog now. A little bit of up trim. That's crazy, dude. Almost up to 3,000 feet. All right, yaw damper, autopilot. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Sweet. Nice departure. That is some thick fog down there, chat. Holy macaroni. That's crazy, dude. Every time we fly out of here, I swear. All right. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up and off, flaps are clean, power management is in climb and checked, engine bleed is on, and taxi takeoff light is out. We can also kill our anti-ice. We don't need that on anymore. And altimeter set and check. What is our transition altitude out of here, by the way? I meant to check that. Transition altitude 13,000 feet. So I'm going to set that down here actually. Performance should be transition altitude. Should have that trans alt 13,000 feet. Set that. Beautiful. Cool. Sweet. Kind of hope it's like this on the way back. I mean, yes and no. I don't know if we're going to be able to land if it's like that on the way back, dude. You could barely see, man. Make sure you aren't in... To get out of A... Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Sorry, I was like, wait, what? A floor in this thing? I don't think that's a thing. Alrighty. Cool. We're up and away, chat. Climbing. Man. Crazy. Actually, we can finish our checklist. There we go. After takeoff checklist has been completed. Next would be our descent checklist. Cool. OG, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You can actually see, like, where the cloud layer... You know, just this huge layer of fog. And it comes down like that. Crazy, man. You can see almost where it ends. Like, it doesn't actually extend that far.
588 departing runway 02 Christchurch.
Alrighty. Cool. Made it into Ireland. Hey, Cam, after a long time, a bit of ups and downs in life. Critique, good to see you, man. That's what life is, dude. A bunch of ups and downs. You just gotta hold on to the ups for when the downs come, man. That's just, it's inevitable, my friend. It's just gonna happen. Just gonna happen. So cool, man. So cool, like how the fog is like just in like certain areas like that. If the airport was 15 more miles this way, we wouldn't have any issues. You know what I mean? What's up, Zach? Good to see you, man. Sim still continues to amaze me. It's incredible, dude. It's absolutely incredible. So, Chad, I think what we're going to do is next week we're going to jump in the A320. We're going to fly the Phoenix A320 for a week, and then I think we're going to get into the... we're going to do some 747 and 787 ops. We're going to do some, I think we're going to do some cargo 74 ops, and then we'll do some 787 ops as well. So we're going to do some long hauls coming up here within the next couple of weeks. So we'll have a good look. We'll do the beta of the 74 and 787. So lots of great content over the next couple of weeks here on the channel. Maybe we can go and try and do that flight that we did from, where did we go? It was from Luxembourg to Copenhagen in the 747. Well, maybe we can do that one again. We can retry that. So lots of fun for you guys planned over the next couple of weeks. It's been a while since we've been in the Phoenix, so it'll be great to jump back into the Phoenix. And then, of course, to have a look at the avionics update, the beta of the avionics update. So, yeah. Any interest in the F-28 when it comes out? No, unfortunately not, man. That's not my style of flying at all. No. Is this live weather? It is live weather. We're not on live time, although I don't know if I switch it to, what are we at? We're at 9. What is it? Yeah, it's yeah. Completely dark outside, so put it back to about 8:30. Easy getting up in the soup, putting it down again will be the trick. Yeah, that's going to be the difficult part, especially if, like, what are we gonna? What's? I wonder what minimums are coming in. Christchurch. Let's go on the. Let's say the ILS runway 2. Minimums are 200 feet. I highly doubt that we're going to have the runway at 200 feet. Now, keep in mind, it's probably going to be about an hour and a half until we're back here. So maybe by that time, that early morning fog will have cleared itself out. But, yeah. How does Cat 3 work on this? I do not think this thing has an auto land. I don't think, Max. I don't think it's capable of doing auto lands. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt that this is capable of doing an auto land. Yeah. The ATR being officially licensed hindered its full fidelity as ATR won't put failures on those aircrafts. There you go. It's not going to burn off since it's night in real time. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Kevin. Yeah. So we may have to fudge the weather on the way back. I don't think we're going to divert. I think maybe we'll just fudge the weather a little bit. Maybe we'll turn off live weather or something like that. I know I don't like doing that, but for the sake of doing our real world ops, we may have to fudge the weather. We'll see. Let's worry about that when the time comes. Let's see. I don't know what airport it would try and divert us to. Wellington is the diversion, I think. No, that can't be right. We'll see what they say for the return flight. Wellington's our diversion if we can't get into Nelson. But I think the weather in Nelson's okay. Yeah. What does that comped temp mean? Where up top here? That's the inside of the aircraft. So it's 21 degrees in the cabin, 19 degrees in the duct. That's cabin. How's the new update? Is the McDo issues fixed properly? I don't really think there was really very many McDo issues. I think people were just doing it wrong, honestly. Yeah, I haven't really noticed anything crazy. Look at we're gonna reach cruise and then top of descent is almost right afterwards. Pretty crazy. I don't know what that is, Robin. Sorry, never heard of that airline. The views out here, though, I mean, stunning. We're going into Queenstown tomorrow, chat. So, Cap, how do the touchscreens work? So, Pierce, if you go over to the EFB, if you go over to the options page, and then down at the bottom it says Display Click Spot Help. If you click that, it actually shows you where all the click spots are. So, what I suggest is taking a screenshot of this, having this up on your second monitor or something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it works. It's actually kind of intuitive. I enjoy it. Actually kind of intuitive. So options and then display click spot help. And it shows you everything you need to know. Sounds from the PMG 737 sound a lot like BSS Airbus sound pack on the IE engines. No. I don't think so. Because the PMDG is those are CFMs. Yeah. I'm learning the ATR today. Any tips? Checklist, man. Do the checklist. Yeah. Can you divert if the fog doesn't burn off? That would be so cool. We'll see what they give us, Max, for our alternate airport. We'll see what they say. We'll see. They'll probably end up giving us like Dunedin or something. I don't know if I have scenery for that. We can have a look, man. Yeah, we can have a look. We'll see what we can do today, my friend. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. You have a Google map on that touchscreen? No. You're on a flight to Ohrid Airport, North Macedonia? I don't think so, Amar. No. I don't think so. What's the weather doing here in Nelson? Hopefully it's not foggy like it is in Christchurch. New Zealand and Switzerland are breathtaking to fly on. I would agree with you. Yeah. I would agree. No, but they both happen to have similar vibration sounds. Interesting. I didn't notice that at all. When Calgary, would you consider doing Canada jetline ops? Maybe, yeah. Don't they only do like longer flights though? They do like Ottawa to Toronto, or sorry, Calgary to like Ottawa, Calgary to Toronto and stuff like that. I'm being spoiled for my choice these days, knowing what to fly. There's a lot now, man. There's gonna be even more soon, dude. I don't know why I'm not getting a Metar from Nightbot. Nightbot, behave yourself, please. There we go, thank you. Winds are 060, 20 kilometer visibility. Okay, we're beautiful. So why is it, can anybody explain to me, why is it really only Christchurch that goes through these crazy fog conditions? I remember last time we flew in here, something very similar, right? Didn't we have it right down to the deck, like right down to minimums or something like that? Yeah, and right now they're lending to flare. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Looking forward to seeing you at the FS Expo. Awesome, Symphatic, as am I, my friend. It's going to be a great time, dude. You know where to find me. I will be at the Thrustmaster booth all weekend. I'll also be walking around, you know, but for the most part, if you want to find me, I got some Captain Canada stickers made. I have 2 sets of Captain Canada stickers. Wow. Very fancy. So make sure I've only got 250 of both. So if you want a Captain Canada sticker, make sure you come and say hello. I will give you some stickers. Wind up north, fog down south. Is that it? That's just kind of how it is? Gotcha. Okay. Will there be a freighter version? Yes, there will. No worries, Metro. So you'll meet Chewie. I've already met Chewie. Yep, and Chewie will be there for sure. Yeah. Do you have a dress captain t-shirt? No, but I'll be wearing this. I'll be wearing this at the expo. I still have new shirts, so I'm bringing some brand new shirts. Still got new shirts. Weather looks okay. Yeah, weather looks great now. Absolutely, looks beautiful here. It's the return flight that we may have to worry about. The ATR isn't certified for Autolands, correct. Which would explain, but you guys remember when we did London City to Isle of Man, and in real world we were tracking the flight, and the real world flight was kind of just hovering over Isle of Man for what, over an hour or something like that? So yeah. Who's Jeff going to be with Thrustmaster as well? Yep, Jeff. I know that the big guys that are coming with Thrustmaster, we got Mr. Faviano, probably the biggest, obviously, in the flight sim game. Chewy, 94, Blue Games, and myself. I believe all 4 of us are going under the Thrustmaster brand. So if you want to meet Jeff, you want to meet Chewy, you want to meet Blue Games, they will all be there as well. I don't know... Pardon me. I don't know if they plan on live streaming from the event and doing anything like that. I really don't know. Yeah. Gab, I need your help. My brother was kidnapped by a pod of dolphins. Can you please negotiate his release? Yes. All right, slip this over to cruise. In cruise now, and it looks like we're cruising for all of about 40 miles, chat. Yeah, literally 40 miles we are on cruise. So that's good. Take care, Metro. Spend 35 bucks on the Ruta 362. Hopefully it's worth it. I have no clue what that is, Vexy, but I hope it is worth it as well. Cat Britannia, no worries, man. Good to see you, dude. Are we doing 2 legs for today? We are. Yes, we're doing this leg, and then we're doing the return flight as well. Yep, should be good. We'll have replays at both ends as well as we're going to restart. I can't do it, Bob. I'm not like the doc. Just can't do it. It's an ATS truck? Oh, well, there you go. The Ruta 362. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one, to be honest. I think that was an EasyJet that departed right after us. I think that's him up there, yeah. Mr. Daniel Barry, good morning to you, sir. Been flying the A300 and X-Plane 12 to optimize it as much as possible. There you go, very cool. Kev, is there any plan for community fly day before the expo? Yes, absolutely, Kevin. Yes, we will. We will. We'll get some long hauls in. We'll get some community fly-ins. We'll do some stuff before the expo, for sure, man. Yeah. Do you play any other games besides Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, I do. You want to see my Steam profile? Here you go. I play a lot of PGA Tour, 2K23. Dan and I've been playing a lot of Northgard lately, actually. Northgard's on, I don't know if it's still on sale, but yeah, really cool. Rocket League, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, American Truck Sim, Hogwarts, Euro Truck Sim, Sid Meier's, BattleBit, Grounded, Farthest Frontier. That's a great game as well. I played that on stream before. That's pretty much it as far as like my list of games. I also play Battlefield sometimes. What's my rank in Rocket League? What's the Diamond? Diamond something. Diamond? Yeah, Diamond. Diamond something. Not very good. Not very good. We want Florida. Leafs fans. Never change. Never change, Leaf fans. Hey Cap, what size Flex Fit do you wear? I'm going to the expo. I'm going to bring you some Southwest swag. Ooh, Flex fit. I have a crazy big head, Haas. 7 3/4 is what I wear for my fitted hats. For snapbacks, I'm usually 2 snaps left, maybe 1 snap, depends. I actually don't have a lot of flex fit hats, but I would probably be the largest size of flex fit, I would assume. I think. I don't know. Hello, Captain. Just doing Helsinki to London Heathrow in the 350, and I'm expecting a butter landing because I can do landings minus 50 feet per minute. Nice. Wish you all the best, man. And my peak is Diamond 3 Div 4 in 2s. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. I think I'm Diamond 2 right now. Diamond 2 Div 2. Diamond 2 Div 3. Somewhere around there. Something around there. Hey, Cap, it's been a while since I've been Devere. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Good to see you, man. Average rank in Rocket League is platinum, so you're above average. There you go. We did it. Let me carry you to Diamond 3. Looks like the speed hasn't been fixed. No, it has. I mean, we're up here now. We're getting actually... It actually is moving up. Remember, we could barely reach 200 knots before. So I don't know if it's still... They need to, like, tweak the drag model. I don't know. Also, we should be in standard Barrow. Forgot to do that. We actually should be 2.9 or 9 or 2. My bad. Diamond is like top 10 in the player base. That's nice. Oh, well, there you go. Do you agree that the goal should have counted? Which one? The Riley goal? I mean, you couldn't see it, man. You couldn't see if it crossed the line. I don't know. Where was it in his pad? It's kind of, you know. Also, was his pad pushed in by Tavares or O'Reilly on the doorstep? I don't know. It's weird, man. If there's no definitive evidence, if you can't physically see the puck crossing the line, then, I mean, can't really call it a goal, can you? Cap, one day you should stream yourself in Rocket League training and do some triple flip resets. No. Hey, Cap, it's been a while since I've been here. Where should I install the camera files? I keep changing the camera files for the ATR and it's not working for some reason. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. As far as where they go, I should have instructions in the Discord views and info section of where they should go. Yeah. Hey there, do you use FS Realistic Pro? If yes, does it affect / break in-game new turbulence physics? So when it comes to FS Realistic, I do. The only thing about FS Realistic you have to make sure that you turn off is low altitude turbulence. Make sure that this is off. You cannot have this on. This will cause issues with the simulator. Everything else is kind of fine. You can do whatever you want from there. But yeah, should do a Rocket League stream? Nah, no, thank you. Ref said it did, but they denied the goal because apparently the play was called dead before it went in. I don't know, man. Weird sequence of events for sure. I think at the end of the day, when you have almost $40 million in 3 players and they have no goals by Matthews, no goals from Tavares, no goals from Marner, you're not winning a series, dude. There's something seriously wrong with that group of players. They need to get rid of Matthews now while he still has a year left on his contract. I think Matthews needs to go. I think you go with Tavares, Marner, and Nylander. I think those are a much better, like, 3 that you build around, kind of. I think Matthews has to go. I think you either get some defense and some picks for Matthews, maybe. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. It's I really can't explain it, man. If I was a Leaf fan and year after year after year this shit was happening, I would just be so unmotivated to watch them. It's crazy. It's actually kind of crazy, dude, to be honest with you. Okay, let's have a quick look-see here. We're going NZNS. We are on the Arnav Yankee. We're coming in from Quail, so we can take it down to 409, basically 500 feet. So I'm going to plug in like 1,500 feet. We'll take VNAV down to like 1,500 feet, and then we'll probably hand fly closer than then. But we'll take it down to 1,500 feet for the VNAV. Top of descent is in 7 miles, 4 minutes. So that's good. But who replaces Matthews? I don't know, man. I don't know. I get it that he scores 40, 50 goals a year, but I don't think you need, right? You don't need to be blowing teams out 7-1, 6-0. Like, I don't know, man. Alex Lafreniere is Agent 007 in hockey. 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games played. Dude, he actually turned out to be quite a big flop, man. I'm actually kind of... I'm so glad that Ottawa picked Tim Stützle over, like nobody took Tim. From that draft, Tim Stützle is easily the best player and probably will be the best player out of that entire draft. And he was drafted number 3 overall. 2 other teams passed up on him. I still find that bananas. It's kind of reminds me of Kachuk. It's kind of the same way that Ottawa got Kachuk, right? The Habs go in front of them, and the Habs take Kotkaniemi. What? The guy doesn't even play for them anymore. And you don't take Brady Kachuk, who's just, you literally build a team around Brady Kachuk. The guy is the heart and soul of a franchise. Boggling scout moves the past couple years, man, with a lot of these guys. And I mean, Toronto doesn't have draft picks for like the next like 10 years. So if you're Toronto, I feel like you got to pull the trigger and at least bring somebody. You got to win with this core, or you're in a lot of trouble, man, moving forward.
Hello, Captain. Wish
Hello.
we had proper A350 in this game too. Fly first time in one with Finnair yesterday.
Nice.
Never enjoyed being in a plane as much as yesterday. D.
Interesting. It's kind of what I felt about flying in the 787, but I was up in business class in my own pod. So that definitely made it a good experience. But yeah, hopefully we get a 350 soon, man. Hopefully we get... I know there's a freeware one in development. Now, I hold my breath when it comes to freeware, but hopefully there is a good one. Sens won that draft by a mile. Don't forget about Sanderson. True, man. True. Absolute stud. Look at the visuals out here, chat. I mean, imagine doing this flight. This is where they filmed Lord of the Rings. Great movies. Alright, we gotta watch our speed. Put it back to idle. Keep bringing everything back. Let's come down here. We're gonna go to our performance. And we're gonna go to transition altitude. Yeah, that's good. I thought there was another one that I had to set, or maybe I'm just wrong. Oh no, it is here. Transition altitude, good. What was the METAR report? Euro, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. And ZNS. What is the average / max cruise altitude for this plane? I think it can go up to 22,000 feet, 23,000 feet. Usual cruise is, between 15 and 19,000, I would think. Somewhere around there. 1024. Is our QNH coming in? Good. Normal. What can you change this to? Full. Okay, I guess. 13,000 feet is the transition coming in, so that's good. And we just passed that now, so we'll set 1024. Barrow. 1024. Good, that is set. And then we need our minimums. Minimums will be set to... What are our minimums? Minimums 490 on the minimums, the MDA. So I need to flip you to MDA. Good. And I need to flip you to MDA, and then we'll put in 490 for our minimums. 490 is in. Good. Cool. What is gust lock? Gust lock is this thing right here. So when you're on the ground, when gust lock is on, it limits the movement of the yoke and the rudders, and it makes it so the throttle cannot go past. It's You know how the Q400 has a beta range? Do you hear like the wow from the props and stuff? It's basically that. It keeps this in like a beta range, if you will, even though this doesn't really have beta range. FWS, we'll do a recall on that. Checked. Landing elevation set and checked. FMS, nav data, and perf set. We're just going to set that as well. We're going to go to our nav, and no, we don't have any nav to set, so it really doesn't matter. Just final approach course, but that's all fine. Okay. And then we have, what else do we have? Decision height, we just set that. Arrival briefing, we are doing the Arnav Yankee runway 2 from Quail. There's our briefing. Sit back and enjoy the views, chat. And we will be doing a recording of this arrival as well. Your birthday's in 9 days and you'll be 17. Awesome, man. You'll have to come and hang out with us on your birthday. Give you a nice birthday wish. We also have Flight Factor, but just plaster before you get a good one. Getting a good one? Well. But how motivated are you to watch this ends, knowing that you're probably not making the playoffs most years? No hate, obviously, just wondering. Because I'm born and raised in Ottawa. I grew up an Ottawa fan. My dad had season tickets when I was growing up. I always, yeah, just you know, you're kind of born into it, like most fans, man, right? Most fans, unless you're a bandwagoner, but most fans, you know. All right, landing lights through 10,000 feet, and that's done. Next is going to be our approach checklist. So seatbelts, I think we just left them on the whole time. Yep, seatbelts are on, landing lights are on. Altimeters are set and checked, 1023 on all of them. Cabin altitude is set as well. Approach checklist is complete. And next we will have our before landing checklist. Good. Cool. Thank you, Cap Cat. You have a very smooth landing. Thanks, man. Hopefully we do. T-minus 3 days until the Arizona Coyotes referendum fails and they're kicked out of the college arena. Who knows, man. 100% brief. We're going to land. Buckle up, chat. We're landing. Wonder why it's got me off of vertical nav path now. It's holding me at 8,000. Is there a restriction? Yes, above 8,000. There you go. So that's kind of cool. And that's going to continue us down at Quail. Good. Cool. I think we're going to hand fly this in from quite a distance out, chat. We're going to hand fly it. All right, come back down here. I'm going to go to perf. I'm going to activate our speeds. Good. Again, I'm going to keep like about 110 for our approach speed today. I don't like that it gives me 104 on my approach speed. I don't like that whatsoever. Looking at the replay, how did you get your top of descent and not shift forward when selecting the target altitude from VNAV? So what you do, 1903, is when you're about 5 miles from top of descent, go into vertical speed, descend at 500 feet per minute until you capture path. And then once you capture path, you click VNAV and you start descending accordingly. I was told that by a real ATR pilot. He told us that's what they do with his company. So when you're about 5 or 10 miles out from top of descent, throw it into vertical speed, descend at 500 feet per minute, you're good to go. When do you think you'll stream with a bigger plane and not an ATR? We literally flew another plane last week. We flew a 737. We flew all kinds of stuff. Next week, we're going to be in the Airbus A320. And then the following week, we're going to be in the 747. Pardon me. So there is lots and lots of content for bigger planes coming.
To runway 02.
All right, we're making our turn. Still can't see the airport. It's down there somewhere. We'll see it eventually. I'm going to start bringing my speed back to about 190. Kind of holding that for now. We do have traffic behind us. I don't know what type of aircraft they're in, but getting ready to see a visual of the airport. We've never been here before, chat, so keep that in mind. We've never been here. This is a new experience for us. We are going to be landing on runway 2. And terminal's here, so we're going to vacate to the right. Hopefully we hit Alpha 4. It's only a 4,400 foot runway, 4,500 feet, we'll call it. So, got to be no floating about today, chat. No floating about today. All right, speed is perfect right now at 180. I'm going to try and maintain that, keep that. We're descending nicely. Everything's looking good so far. We'll start doing some of our checklists here. Cabin crew advised, and then we'll basically wait for the rest of that, because then it's going to be gear and flaps. All right, it says he's on a 3-mile final, runway 02. So that's good. So we'll keep our speed up around 180. Joined the beta yesterday and the systems were good, but there were some weird sounds to the engines. I tried it on my Xbox, but when the beta came out, interesting. I don't know. Hey, Gap, how do I get the 787 if your answer I didn't hear? You need the Premium Deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Premium Deluxe version. Yes, yes. All right. Speed's good. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. Start rolling it back now. Keep about 160 knots is what we'll keep for now. Flaps are out. Love to see Chewy and Jeff have a go at your landing sim at the expo and see who gets a better, lower score. Scenery is stunning. Thanks, Emma. Yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, that's up to them. I can't force them to. The scenery is just... I think there's photogrammetry here. That's why it just looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah, obviously, I can't force them to come on stream, right? So it'll be up to them if they want to jump in the landing challenge. Jeff did it last year. I'm sure Jeff will do it again this year. So, yeah. Cap, are you plan on trying? Yes, in a couple weeks. We're gonna do the 747 and 787. So yeah, in a couple weeks we'll do it. Cool. We're getting close to our altitude hold here, so that's looking good. Let's start bringing our speed all the way back. We're gonna make a slight left turn. I think I see the airport. Where are you? Airport? Somewhere right here. Here's the airport. Here's our runway. 2 white, 2 red. We're actually looking really good right now. So, cool. Let's go gear down. Power management goes to takeoff. We'll go flaps full. Don't worry, we're right on the line. That's fine. Flaps are full. I just want to do it for checklist. Oops, that's done. That's done. Power management, good. That's good. That's good. And all of our lights are on as well. Beautiful. Cool. Little bit weird coming in, but I do see the runway. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I do see the runway. We're on kind of a, it's not a straight in approach, it's a little bit of a weird approach. So joystick cam's going on, and I am going to take control of the airplane, chat, and we're gonna have a beautiful landing here. All right, so I want to keep my speed at about 110 is what I'm aiming at right about now. Cool. Nelson Traffic Air New Zealand 878 Mike on a 5-mile final, runway 2. Nelson. I'm joining your next leg if that's okay with you. Yeah, we can't fly any. You're not going to get an A320 out of here, Sasha. So that's the only thing. If you're gonna plan on joining, you might have to join from a different airport because this airport will not take an A320. I can confirm that with you. Yeah. All right, sounds are going up. Let's get our recording here. Recording, good for landings, good, cool. All is set and swell. Speed looks great, altitude looks great. We actually are going to be using reverse thrust on this one as well, chat. So, landing checklist is complete. Gear, flaps, good. Lights, wonderful. That reflection off the water is simply incredible. But we are, if I zoom in, you guys should see 2 white, 2 red. We're coming on a little bit of a, again, it's not straight in, it's kind of a offset approach, if you will. It looks great right now. So instant stop, pretty much. Yeah. Sasha says, hold my beer and fires up his A320. Wouldn't surprise me. But it's a 4,400 foot runway. Realistically, there is no way you're going to get an A320 in or out of here, man.
500.
500.
Minimum.
Continue.
Minimum.
2 white, 2 red, looking great, chat. Speed's right on point, 109 knots. Was aiming for about 110. Feels really great on the controls right now. Nice and smooth. What a gorgeous approach, man. Holy. Oh, a little bit of wind there. Make sure we're bringing the nose down. Stay on track. Aiming right at those 1,000-footers, chat. Right at them.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Perfect. No messing about. Nose down gently. Reversers. Wonderful. Plenty of time. There we go, chat. That was a no messing about landing. Like I said, we weren't going for extreme butters today. We were going for the no messing about landings, just like they would. Perfect. I like that one. Little bit firm, but no float on that. Super happy with that. On the ATR, assume reverse thrusters, propeller spinning the opposite way. Yeah, they changed like the blade. Did you say ouch for a 200-foot per minute landing? My goodness, dude. I never understand you professional YouTube armchair pilots. Ouch for a 200-foot. You know that most jets land like above 300 feet per minute every single landing? No flare. Why that thing right into the tarmac wild? Not a little bit of flare. There's a little bit of flare there, but cut the power and you kind of just... You have to remember it's an ATR, so you kind of fly it into the ground regardless, right? Cool. Come down here. That's good. After landing checklist. Radar is standby. Flight controls are locked. Flaps are clean. Even said perfect landing at 209. Trims reset, that's good. Landing and strobe lights. Landing and strobe lights are out. Good. Anti-ice is good. Probe heat is off. True is off. Good. And engine number 1, climb lever to feather. Save that fuel, chat. Save that fuel. Good. Real world landing me, I mean, that's exactly how you'd want to put it on. It's a 4,000-foot runway. I just want to remind everybody, if it has 8,000-foot runway, sure, we can float it out. We can go for those perfect butters, but you know, sometimes realism has to kick in, you know, and we have to do things, you know, again, 4,000-foot runway. Don't have crazy amount of room to be buttering it. Did somebody actually bring a 787 here? Oh no, that's Sasha with his A320. Oh my lord. Simfanatic, thanks so much for your support, man. Gifting another membership to the channel. I appreciate you, dude. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Oops. That's good. Capital 787, 747 going to be PMDG level? No. Sasha slewing his airplane around the airport, trying to find the perfect spot. Okay, parking. This will be a little bit tricky. I do not know where we should be parking. It doesn't even show parking spots. Interesting. Okay. Back to here. Let's go to taxi. Do you show airport parking? It doesn't even show me anything. Okay. Let's go to GSX. There is a profile. Yes, this is payware. Gate. Let's go gate 2. No. Okay, they're over there. I don't know how we're going to get there, but they're over there. Thanks again, Symphoniac. I appreciate you, man. That's incredibly kind, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Parking checklist will be next. All right, how do I get to stand? Nope, that's the wrong button. It's doing that stupid parking brake thing on me. Or it toggles my park brake even though I didn't do anything. Okay, I see stand 2. It's right here. I just don't know how the hell we... I guess we go in like this and then around. That's stand 3. What is hotel mode? Kind of the same thing as like a beta range, right? I think this is going to be kind of difficult. This airplane just does not like to turn. And then I think we have to go all the way this way. This is going to be real difficult. Let me put my track IR on. This thing, we went over this last stream, it has a problem turning right. Pretty sure we're going to end up completely crooked here, chap, but that's okay, right? Actually, that wasn't all that bad. Go right there. I think we're still a little bit crooked, but park brake on. All right, let's go upstairs. We can go ahead and engine number 2. Sorry, engine number 1 is off. Park brake is on. Taxi and takeoff lights are out. Good. Engine number 2 to feather. Good. And then we can get our prop brake on, and when it's ready, good. Beacon light, transponder. We can do our transponder. Standby. Cancel you. Prop brake goes on, closed, guarded. Transponder beacon light goes off now. Beacon off. Good. Tail prop and ground power in position. So go to aircraft, tail prop, ground power. Good. And from there, seatbelt signs can get removed. So we've got external power. We'll plug that in. Beautiful. And then engine number. So for replay wise, I'm going to turn off the prop brake. And then I'm going to go ahead and shut down engine number 2. And there we go. Procedure is complete. Next would be our parking one. And there we go. We can go to GSX. And we can go to request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Oh, is that so loud? Go to aircraft, open up the cargo door, open up the main door. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. I mean, chat, that's not the worst parking job we could have ever had. To be fair, we're a little bit our ass end. We could have swung it out a little bit more, but like...
Passengers deboarding starting.
It's actually not as bad as I thought. And look, the wheel's already turned. And we were like right on where we should be. But the ass end needed to go just a tiny bit out more. But not bad, actually. Considering I never park the airplane like that, I will take that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I guess the 736 and the 319 are able to make it into there. What, they take 318s into here? That's got to be crazy. Yeah. That's got to be crazy. Hotel mode is essentially APU. Got you. Okay, yes. Cap, how do you fly a plane so smoothly? When I fly it, it bobs up and down. Trim, man. Trim the airplane, Pierce. It's all about trimming the airplane. You have to put trim in. Whether you have a trim wheel or whether you have like auto trim the way that I do on my yoke, you got to trim the aircraft. If you're not trimming the aircraft, it's not going to be all that good. Yeah, not bad. Super happy with that one. Super happy with that arrival. We kept it nice and realistic. No floating. Basically touchdown just past the 1,000-footers. Super happy with that one. Super, super, super happy. I can tell you, though, that the airplane has got significantly harder to land since the update. I mastered landing this airplane when it first released, but they've actually changed it quite a bit. It flies very differently than it did when it first released. And I think that is just because of the lift model. I think there was way too much lift on the airplane prior to the update that came out this week. So it's almost like having to learn a little different. So, yeah. For the flare while landing, is the trim used? No, you don't use... You want the airplane trimmed before you get to the point where you're cutting the power and you're flaring, you know? Do you mind explaining the turning issue you have with the ATR? I've never seen this issue before. Whenever I turn right, whenever I have engine number 1 feathered or off, I have an issue turning right. If you watch my last stream, there's a bunch of people that are having it as well. So, yeah. Rain Man, what's up, dude? Been a while. Hope all's well. Good to see you, my friend. We're in something you would enjoy. We're in something you would enjoy. All right, cool. Let's go to GSX. Actually, let's stop our replay, shall we? Replay has been stopped. Good. We'll watch that in a second. Let's go to restart the Kutao script. Let's jump inside the aircraft here very quickly. Go ahead and close some doors here. Get all this stuff in. That's all good. That's fine. We'll get this to a ready for taxi state. We'll turn that up and on. You want to stay behind me so you watch me take off? I mean, I'm assuming you'll get it, but or you'll end up in the water. I don't know. Either way. I'm going to turn the landing lights on. All of the lights are on. Good. That's all set. And we're just waiting for both engines to spool. And then we'll get to our replay. Let me disconnect from VATSIM for a second. And we'll get that. Tom, what's up, man? Been a while. Hope all's well. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Scenery looks great. Dude, it's fantastic. Yeah, exclamation point scenery in chat if you're curious. What a cool little airport, man. I mean, like I said, this airport maybe would not make sense if all you fly is like 737s and A320s, but if you picked up the ATR and you're looking for some cool spots to fly the ATR, this is definitely a must-have, man. I mean, just based on where this airport is, the off-centered approach as well, coming in kind of off-centered, being out onto the ocean like that with the mountain ranges off to your right like that, I mean, cool-ass airport, man. And it's modeled really well. Yeah, regional maintenance. They got the maintenance hangar here, so maybe we could do some maintenance flights. And even the inside, I mean, you don't get very many sceneries that look like this on the inside, chat. Like, this is even animated. This changes. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy scenery, dude. Pretty crazy scenery. They even got Sublime Coffee. Wayfarer Cafe. We got the departures up here as well. McCashin's Bar. Pretty damn cool, man. It's even got the self-check-in kiosks. Man, that's pretty crazy, dude. They did a pretty cool job on that, that's for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and watch our replay, shall we? Hit the play button. Let's go ahead and go with like some wing views. That's always nice. I mean, look at that, dude. That's just incredible. I think this city definitely has photogrammetry turned on, right, chat? That's the reason we're getting all these beautiful buildings down there. But I mean, wow, just incredible. Bora Bora, that would be fun as well. Yeah, maybe in our next, maybe for our next ATR adventures, we can do Bora Bora. Flew to Halifax a few weeks ago for work. Got some Tim Hortons on layover. Holy crap, that was some good. To be honest, man, Tim Hortons, like, ooh, chat, look at this. They even have the water. Look at that. They've even got water mass. I didn't even notice that because of the sun reflection, but look at that. They even have the water mass for here coming in. That's badass. You can see the little channels where all the boats come in and out of. That's badass, dude. Yeah, Tim Hortons is okay. 5 years ago, Tim Hortons was... 5-10 years ago, it was the best coffee in Canada. I don't drink coffee, but I'm just going off of what all my friends, but yeah. Tim Hortons was recently, well, I think a couple of years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, was bought by an American corporation. They changed everything. Yeah. Beautiful scenery, man. Beautiful views. I'm so glad we chose this airport to fly in and out of today. Again, first time landing here, so can only get better from here, but I think it was a great landing. A little bit firm, sure, but again, 4,000 foot runway, chat. 4,000 feet, so, oh man, come on. That was like as average and perfect and exactly how you would expect the real thing to land. That was perfection, chat. Absolute perfection. It was a great video with you and Jeff. I met you years ago. Awesome, Hunter. Awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. We'll definitely be doing some more because we're going to be doing training for World Flight and stuff like that. So the runway textures are amazing. Yes, beautiful scenery, man. Absolutely stunning scenery. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got some tunes jamming for you guys. What do we got here today? It's going to be loud, so let me turn that down. All right, I'm going to start briefing our return flight. Hopefully the weather is better in Christchurch. I don't know, but I guess we'll soon find out. What a beauty. What a beauty, chat. Delicious. How's it look on this side? NZNS. And we're going over to NZCH. We're going to be in the ATR76. We're going to be that one. We've got 67 passengers, almost a full airplane. Departing 2, arriving 2. All right. Execute that. Get that all ready to go. Has it gotten any better? No, it's still fog at 100. What is Sugarloaf now? Now they're saying remark Sugarloaf. Yeah, I don't even fog. Is there even visibility? What is it, 350 foot visibility now? We do any 7.4 ops? Yes, we will, Sean. It's already in beta, so in the next couple of weeks we'll get some 7.4 ops. There's the flare. Nice and smooth. Beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. All right, chat. One more. We'll do it from the external view. Watch it from here. See if we got any crazy gear. I mean, look at that, dude. Hold on, chat. I gotta take a screenshot of that. That's gonna be that's our thumbnail for tomorrow. That's our thumbnail for tomorrow. 100%. That is just incredible view. Incredible picture. PMDG 7.4? No, the Asobo 7.4 got updated. You want a behind the aircraft view? Okay, we'll do one more after from behind. Tom, what's up, dude? Hey, man. Better late than never, right? How do you make your scenery look so nice? Honestly, I'm trying to figure out why it looks so nice here. I think it's just this is a photogrammetry city, right? So there's certain cities with these world updates where it's photogram. I think this is photogrammetry. Our nose gear is crooked. Yeah, that's from it's because of how we had it on the when we started the replay. Yeah, I think this is just make sure you have the New Zealand update installed. Oh. For the E175 for X-Plane is pretty darn good. Too bad it's X-Plane. Yep. Maybe when we go back we can have a look at it, but not interested right now, man. Harold dropping the $5 dono. Thanks so much, Harold. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for the support, man. That is incredibly kind. Thanks so much, Harold. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Great landing. Minus the nose gear being crooked. No problem. All right, stop. Somebody said they wanted one more view, so what we'll do is we'll...
Thanks, CPT.
Hey, no worries, Harold. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you. Hello? I can't move the cameras right now. They're like completely locked. try and get, I have to manually control this. So I'll do my best to give you like a behind the aircraft view. Look at the shadow, it's awesome. It is, yeah. And that's why we couldn't see anything. Look at the sun directly in our face. Excuse me. Well, I gotta move the camera because we're coming in now. Trying to get you guys a good view. Slight turn in there on final. Oh man, literal perfection. Like, it does not get any better for a runway like that. That does not get any better, chat. All right, cool. Let's stop that. Let's stop that. Let's go here. Let's go here. We're going to go to main menu. We have to load. This is the first leg. It is the first leg. Yes, sir. We're going back to Christchurch, but the weather in Christchurch is E. And this thing doesn't have an auto land, so we'll see, man. We'll see if we can shoot it. If we can shoot it, we'll go from there. If not, we'll just advance the weather, time, weather, whatever. So, yeah. There you go, Peter. Awesome. I don't know why it takes, after the replay, sometimes it takes so long to load back into the main menu. I don't know why, but all right, we're going NZ and S Nelson, and we were at gate 2, stand 2 is where we were. Good. And real time, it's 5:40 a.m. I don't think, well, we can try real time. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be completely pitch black out. I can do auto land, but if I can take off, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Oh yeah, it's completely nighttime out there, so we're gonna go ahead and advance the time because we like to be able to see our flights, right, chat? So we'll put it at like, I don't know, 11 a.m. We came in at like 9:30, I think, or something like that. So we'll put it there. We'll do that. Okay. Let me go ahead and file off my flight plan. So we can reconnect. They want us up to 18,000 on the return leg, which makes sense. That's fine. All right. We have pre-filed. All is good there. Bear with me here for a sec. Just going to go to the Stream PC. Going to Stream. See, Stream PC has given us a 191 on the landing, which is even nicer. What did we get? 203 in this one? I can't remember. Close that. Let's go to this. Load AT72-600 fly. Right, done. All that information should be updated for you guys now. Guess we have a headwind on the return flight, so that's why it takes a little bit longer, which makes sense. We'll reconnect that. Good. We'll connect you. Good. New call sign, Air New Zealand 933 Mike. Connect. Good. Cool. Sweet. Wonderful. Let's go to GSX. And we'll sim brief okay. Good. It's going to take quite a quite a long time boarding. So we'll go ahead and request boarding. Good. Let's go inside the aircraft. Let's start powering some things up, shall we? Go to aircraft. We'll get the tail prop, main door, cargo door, and our ground power to the on position. Music is wrapping up here in a sec, so we'll do that. We'll turn the sounds back up here in the sim. We'll go ahead and get our battery switch to the on position and close the guard. That'll bring the aircraft to life. No, we already have crew on board. Cool. We'll get external power. 1 and 2. Good. Wonderful. Get hydraulics on. Good. Gens on. Good. Get our nav light on. Get our logo light on. No device. Actually, no device can stay off for now. Arm emergency exits. Cool. Sweet. Music is done. Passengers are boarding. That all is good to me. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. Cool. Let's come down here to the FMC. We'll go to the FMC action. We'll go to the init ref tab. We're going to do the pause init. We're going to go with our GPS position and we'll sensor init. Good. Should turn green. Wonderful. Let's go to the turn page. We're going to go to our weights. Now, here's where things get a little bit tricky. So I'm just going to do some quick math on my other monitor here. So we're looking for a fuel on today's flight 1705. 1705, which is 3,800 pounds of fuel. So 3,800, we're going to go with like, what, 1,800 each? Should be good. That's about 3,600. So a little bit more, 19. Sure, we'll go right about there. Okay, that's good. And then we're looking for a tow weight of, tow weight was 19,658. 19,658, which is 43.4. 43.4. Okay, cool. So about 60% load with the fuel and everything looks good there. Wonderful. Cool. I'm happy with that. That's good. We'll close that and then we can throw in our numbers in here. So, according to SimBrief, again, 0 fuel weight, 18,116. Good. Fuel on board, 1705. Gives us a gross weight, 19.8, which is correct. And trim values and all that looks good. Wonderful. Fuel flow, I don't think we need to worry about any of that. Cool. Go to return. Let's go to our flight plan in it now, and we'll do our route tab. So our flight ID is Air New Zealand ANZ 933 Mike. So we're going to throw that up into there. Good. We are going from NZNS over to NZCH. Hopefully we land in NZCH. What was our alternate, actually? Our alternate is Wellington. I don't know how we do that, but if we need to go to Wellington, we'll go to Wellington. All right, chat? So how about that? If we cannot land in Christchurch, we'll shoot an approach. If we cannot land in Christchurch, we'll do it. I'll probably need your help. I think we can put in a new waypoint, and that'll allow me to go direct to Wellington, where I can kind of set up the ILS into Wellington. So that's what we'll do. All right, we'll do our best. We won't fudge the weather. If we can't shoot it, we'll end up doing our alternate routing over to Wellington, which is kind of crazy because Wellington is actually further than Nelson. But instead of returning to Nelson, I guess they want us to go to Wellington. So that's a little bit crazy, but we'll see. All right, we are departing on runway 2. We are going to be on the Idni to Papa departure. Idni to Papa, there it is, with the Nesta transition. Execute that. Beautiful. Go to next page. From Nesta, we're jumping on an airway. We're going to Quebec 787, and we're taking that to Alada. Alada. Where are you? Should you not be in order? Alada. Next. Previous. Alada. There it is right there. From Alada, we're jumping on Yankee 894. And we're taking that to EVGA. Good. And we'll execute that. Good. Go to our flight plan. Scroll through. Make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. We don't. Let's go to Christchurch. We're going to plan for the ILS runway 2. We are going to be on the EVGA 6 Alpha arrival. Next. EVGA 6 Alpha. Next. 6 Alpha. Beautiful. with the... let's look at the transitions here. We'll go up here. We're going to go to flights, unload, import, sim brief, view. Good. Coming in on this guy from Albad is the waypoint that we want. Do they give me Albad? They don't. What are those ones? Hold on. Approach ILS2. So char Idubu? I guess we want it via Idubu. All right, and no transition, and execute that. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove the discontinuity. That looks good. That all looks good. Okay. I don't know why it's... Should be Irvax to Ubdan to Albad. Irvax, Albad. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't know why I put that second one in there. And then it should be good. That'll be Albad to Idubu. Oh, I see how it is. Okay, so Idubu is actually... Okay, so actually that one needs to go, and then we need to put Albad in there. Was it not Albad? Albad. There we go. Okay, wonderful. That's good. That's set. I'm happy with that. Great. Let's work on some checklists here now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. That's all good. Thank you. Final cockpit preparations. Good. Parking brake is on and set. Altimeters are set. 1024. Landing elevation set. FMS common nav data. We'll go over to Unicom 122.8. Good. That is set. Fuel quantity on board 1700. We need 1705. That is correct. I need to come down here. I need to go to perf. And then I need to reset fuel used. Good, thank you. Fuel engine used reset. Showing 0. That's good. Memo panel check. Power management. Again, we'll flip it. MCT to MTO. That's good. Wonderful. And before propeller rotation is our next checklist. You can see the passengers are actually walking from the terminal and getting boarded onto the airplane. I think they're almost ready to go here, actually, which is nice. Feel free to ask me, we'll answer. What's that? Yeah. I can't get it to work the way that it should. Oh, you guys are helping. Okay, I don't know what we're doing. Nova Scotia's in the building. Safe flight cap. Sofa, what's up, man? Love Nova Scotia, dude. Absolutely love it. All right, I guess that's our passengers on board, so we should be good to go then, right? Yeah, we should. Cool. Let's go ahead and before propeller rotation, CDLs are on. I'm just going to close the main door because we're just waiting for baggage now. So close the main door. FMS and takeoff data has been confirmed and set, so I'll come over here. Let's go to our payload. We're going to set you, good, and then we'll come back down here. And we'll go ahead and takeoff data. We're going to confirm takeoff data. Takeoff data has been confirmed. Good. Trim is all set. 1 up on all of those. Good. Tail prop, we're just going to leave it here because we are waiting for the baggage loaders to do their thing. So we'll just continue to wait for that. We'll play some tunes while we're waiting here for them. They should be coming up here soon. I see them right over there. That's good. So watch the baggage loaders do their thing. When you sign in, it's just blank and there's no frequencies. Yep, that's probably because there's no controllers online, man. I'm online right now, and there are no controllers online. This will only fill up if there are controllers online. There's not always controllers online, so it really, yeah, really depends, man. Really depends. When are you back in the Phoenix? On Thursday of next week. So next week, back in the Phoenix, and then we're going to take a look at the updated 747 and 757. I just got kicked off FATSIM for less than 20 FPS. Yep, that is also a thing. You need to... If you're under 20 FPS, it slows down your simulation rate. And it makes it so that your aircraft flies far slower than it actually really does. Why won't your prop brake go off? I have no clue. It should go off. You should just be able to flick it off. Do you have to open up the... Did you open up the thing? Open up the guard? How do you check if there's controllers online? There's VAT Scope. There's VAT Aware. There's a bunch of different... There's VAT Spy. There's a bunch of different programs that you can use. Yeah. It's going to be real interesting to see if we can get it down in Christchurch, chat. Just Google VATSIM map. Yep. That can work as well. Excuse me. Metro Gaming, welcome back, my friend. Got that hold music going again? Absolutely. Waiting for the baggage crew to do their thing. Waiting for them to hurry up and board our airplane. I love that there's another ATR here behind us and it's modeled. You can see his prop spinning. Department store music, disc 2. Hey, this is disc 3. This is the forgotten batch.
Northern traffic, engine exit taxi from 02.
What's the air time on this trip? 50 minutes. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Block, gate to gate, 1 hour and 18 minutes, it's saying. Third album's always the worst, is it? The Long Lost Zellers playlist. Holy. Are you on VATSIM? I am on VATSIM, yes. Good old VATSIM. Hello from Vancouver, Captain Quinn. Good to see you, my friend. Department store, greatest hits. It sucks, man. Listen, you know what? I'm hoping at some point in my streaming career, YouTube lifts this whole... you know, copyright bullshit, and like it's so silly, man. Like, it's so silly to think that like I would only be making income. Like, that's basically how it is right now. Like, the logistics behind it make absolutely no sense, that you can go on YouTube and listen to music, but like if you're a streamer, how dare you play that music? It's like they act like I'm only getting donations and memberships and subscriptions because I'm playing someone's music or something. You know, it doesn't make any sense, other than people, rightfully so, wanting to be, you know, like, I understand if you make a dedicated YouTube channel and you're just playing everybody's music and you're getting royalty, if you're getting an income off that, sure, that makes sense. But like, if you're a content creator and like you're streaming Flight Sim or Call of Duty or Truck Sim or whatever, like, they have to find a median here. There has to be a balance. There has to be a common ground where, you know, okay, I understand if you're a music channel and you're solely dedicated to, you know, streaming music and you're making money off that music, whether it be through ad revenue or donations or whatever, sure, that makes sense. But like, you know, as a content creator, somebody who's streaming and just wants music in the background, I think it's crazy that we're not allowed to just play whatever we want to play. Kind of like the third child. Got 2 ATRs leaving here. Very nice. We're just getting our final baggage on board. What we can do is we can go ahead and get engine number 2 over to hotel mode. So let's go ahead and start A and B on. We'll get our hydraulics on as well. DC gens. We'll go ahead and get our right fuel pump on. We'll make sure that our prop brake is on, and we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Engine number 2 is spooling. Come down here. We're looking for 10% NH before we introduce fuel. There's 10%. We'll introduce fuel number 2. Again, you'll hear the engine spooling up, but it actually won't start spinning. Stream Blue Sky Radio. Isn't that... Don't they play, or is that all non-copyright stuff? I don't know. Wish I had Pilot Edge, but that won't ever happen. It's a dream that won't ever come true. Well, John, I mean, if I'm being honest with you, if you're having issues kind of figuring out VATSIM, I don't suggest going over to Pilot Edge. Pilot Edge is probably 10 times as hardcore as VATSIM is. So, I don't know. And if you're 18 and you own a credit card, you can go and get a free membership over on for a week. You can get a trial. I think you get a 1-week trial. So, that could work. All right, we're fully boarded. There we go. Tug driver saying bye-bye. That's looking good. We can go ahead and remove the external power. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There you go. We can go remove the external power. We can come down here. We'll go to performance. Sorry, we'll go to aircraft. We can go ahead and remove the ground power. We'll go ahead and close the cargo door. We can remove the tail prop as well. That's right. I accidentally did that, so give that a second to come up. Actually, the music is better than the repeating
Nelson
ETC loop. Could be.
420 Mike taking off 02, Nelson.
420 Mike, I like it. Cap, do you know if you have Pilot Edge or VATSIM, can I fly with you? VATSIM. Well, you could fly on both, right? Is that a Q400 over there? That's a Q3. Is that a Q300 right there? I know that they have Q300s here. All right, tail prop is in. Doors are closed. Seatbelt signs are on. Beacon light on as well. Good. We can go ahead and window heat's on. That's all good. That's all good. I think we are good to start. As before propeller rotation, that's all done. And then we're going to have... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. And then we're going to have normal procedures before taxi checklist. All right, so we can go ahead and spool engine number 2. Fuel pump comes on. Engine 2 spooling. And again, looking for 10%. There's 9. There's 10. We'll introduce fuel. But can I fly with you on weekends? I mean, anytime that I stream, dude, you can join on VATSIM, whatever you'd like. Yeah. Hey, Gap, in addition to the Thrustmaster, Airbus, Boeing packs, and rudder pedals, any other accessories / in-game add-ons you personally recommend that you get when you get started on Microsoft Flight Simulator? If you plan on flying on like Pilot Edge or... See, it's weird, man. The prop does weird animations every time you load back into it. If the radio stack, the Logitech radio stack, I find is a must if you plan on flying on VATSIM or Pilot Edge or any one of those ones. Definitely a must-have, that's for sure. All right, let's recycle this.
Erin, you doing 802, the partner from 02.
Good. Cockpit comm hatch is closed. Good. Let's go up top. Let's remove the prop brake. Good. And climb levers 1 and 2 to the auto position. Wonderful. Anti-icing as required. We don't need it for this departure. True is going to be on and checked. We'll do our anti-skid test. Good. There's an ATR departing right there.
Nelson traffic here, New Zealand 420 Mike, clear 02.
Will he make it? I'm telling you, dude, it's close. There's his liftoff. Oh, there he goes. He made it. Up, up, and away. Cool. Down here, True comes on. Good. Probe heat's on. Good. Anti-skid test we just did. Flaps 15 degrees. Nose wheel steering is on. Before taxi checklist complete. So our taxi checklist. Taxi and takeoff lights on. Park brake comes off. We need to remove our wheel chocks. Aircraft slowly lurches forward. Perfect. Brakes checked. Good. We need to set our FCP and FMA. So we're going with a cruise altitude of 18,000 feet today. Oops.
You for traffic, and directed to clear from the Georgia.
Alright. 18,000 feet. It's getting bugged up. Good. 18,000 is in. Runway heading. We're going 020. Bug this all the way around. BA 146. Honestly, not the biggest fan of that airplane. Maybe once it gets the avionics update, maybe we can have a quick little look at it. Right, so we're going with heading mode, nav mode, IS. Good, that is all set. I'm happy with that. FMA is set and checked. Takeoff config test. We will go ahead and remove the gust lock. Takeoff config test. No alarms. So again, if you do the takeoff config test and you hear this noise, obviously you're not ready to go, right? So when you push that button, so if you push that button and you don't hear that noise, that means you're good to go. Cool. Taxi checklist is complete. Before takeoff checklist is next. Let's release the brakes and we'll turn ourselves out of here. We're going over to runway 2 for departure, which is right there. E220, when is it coming? Nobody knows, man. Follow the Discord instead of blogging up my chat with nonsense. Go follow the Discord because they'll know. It's not about, I don't have anything against it. It's just, yeah. Not my style, if you will. Deli, what's up, man? It's been a while, dude. I saw your message, so I was in the middle of a checklist. I didn't want to lose where I was. Good to see you, man. It's been, holy. I feel like it's been years. Yeah, probably. Somewhere in and around there. I got Mad Dog pilot. I don't mind the Mad Dog. Fun little airplane, for sure. Before takeoff, toke complete. No, we need a couple more of those. Then we'll be complete. Butter today, hopefully, man. I mean, we're flying into Christchurch, dude. The weather in Christchurch, not looking good right now. Not looking good, so. Have I started using shaders? No. I do not use any shaders. Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna. He must have an empty airplane. Put myself in the box last couple of years after getting the Thrustmaster Airbus hardware. Only fly Phoenix strictly because of that. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You do whatever you want, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, we're still showing fog. Winds 350 at 1. It's bumped up to 400 feet though now. 400 feet visibility. Oh, Sasha's reverse thrust. Jesus Christ. He's reversing on the runway to give himself maximum... Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice, okay. That was the ATR update. It's good, man. It's good. Yeah, it's fixed a lot of the problems that people were having for sure.
Taking off.
Just goes taking off. Bye, Sasha. MT320, he's probably got it. Oh yeah, look at him. Slewing. Man, he took like 1,000 feet. He's already up off the air. Oh. There's that crosswind. Nothing. Nothing. Nelson Air New Zealand, 93 Mike lining up runway 2, Nelson. All right, clear on the left, clear on the right. Park brake comes off. Before takeoff checklist, takeoff briefing. We're departing on runway 2. There's your briefing. Gust lock is already off, so we're looking good there. Flight controls, free and clear, checked. Transponder TCAS on 2000. Good. Use as much of this runway as possible. Good. Boost function as required. Airflow is normal. Cabin crew has been advised. Engine bleed air as required. External lights should all be on. We'll do that now. Good. And lateral lefty bar and rudder cam as set. And that is it. After will be our after takeoff checklist. Wonderful. Cool. Heading select. LNAV. Is it just a straight left departure? Yeah, it is. Straight left out to Sólríkt and then Daza. Sólríkt. And then Daza's over there. Where's Mr. Daza? Alright, well, chat. It was an Airbus in front of us, so I don't think we're going to catch up to him. So, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my amigos. Nelson traffic. Air New Zealand 933 Mike departing runway 2 Nelson. Alright, let's get our cam on. Good. Again, I'm going to set throttles before releasing the brake. Alright, set. Sounds are going up. Enjoy, friends. Take out power set. Chrono's on. We're rolling. Airspeed's alive. In. We'll bring the nose down gently. Let's go flaps clean. Dampers on, autopilot 1 is on, a little bit of a weird connect. Bring you guys back up to the flight deck. Sounds can go back down. Hey, not a bad departure, chat. After takeoff checklist, gear is up, flaps are clean, power management is in climb and checked, engine bleed as required. Taxi and takeoff lights are off, as well as our wing light. Altimeters set and checked. Altimeters are at 13,000 feet. After takeoff checklist complete, my amigos. Next will be our descent checklist. Let's get some nice visuals of the coastline here climbing up. Did you get the Navigraph sponsorship? No. So Daniel, I'm going to wait till I see them at the expo. They're going to be down at the expo. I feel like it's going to be a lot better of a story if I tell them in person. So I'll have a nice little chat with Navigraph at the expo in person. I feel like if I just send an email that's like a bunch of like screenshots of like emails that I already had with them, I don't know, I feel like it might be a little bit weird. In Texas, those are yaw dampers. There you go. Beautiful departure out. Climbing up to 18,000 feet. I mean, look at the views down there, chat. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Sim Fanatic gifting another membership to the channel. How many is that today, dude? 4, 5? Holy macaroni. Huge enough floaties too, dude. Thank you very, very much for support, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. That's extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Metro, make sure you say thank you in chat. God damn it. Mopar, dude, coming in with 10 gifted members as well. Holy macaroni, man. Huge enough floaties to you, Mr. Mopar. Thank you very much for support, dude. That is crazy, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you're lucky enough to get a gifted membership to the channel, please make sure you say thank you in chat to Mr. Mopar, dude. That is unbelievably kind. Thanks so much, Mopar. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support, dude. Honestly, Pierce, I have no clue, dude. And I already went over this, and I'll go over it briefly again. These guys still haven't even fulfilled products that were announced 4 or 5 years ago. I understand like the hype around Flight Sim Expo and stuff like that, but if you're Honeycomb, man, I would be more concerned about actually fulfilling orders for rudder pedals and joysticks that you announced 3-4 years ago. Like, you know, the last expo they announced a joystick, and that was 2 years ago. There has been zero movement on their joystick. Nobody knows when it's coming. There's no pre-orders. There's no production date. There's no nothing. I just don't understand why they're announcing another product. So, I don't know. I'm leading to believe that it's probably not like a substantial product. It may be like, I don't know, maybe something, a radio stack. I don't know. A nose wheel tiller. I don't know, man. I don't know. Are you sponsored by Honeycomb? My main sponsorship is Thrustmaster, so in short form, no. I'm not sponsored by Honeycomb. I am on the Honeycomb mailing list, so content creator mailing list. I am on that list. So I do sometimes get new products from stuff, and they'll email me if I need a new yoke or I need a new throttle or something like that. But no, my main sponsor on the channel is Thrustmaster, so I mainly use Thrustmaster products. Yeah. Tiller would be cool, yeah. What's up, Metro? Sending you some jelly babies and JD for a great departure. Thank you. Thank you. Officially become ATC in Mumbai, Bangalore. You know where to find me. Very cool, Mohammed. Awesome, man. Was that a good takeoff? I mean, yeah. What happened with Navigraph Cap? You're waiting for a sponsorship? No, I mean, long story short. About, what was it, Chad? 4 or 5 years ago, Navigraph reached out for a sponsorship. I never got the return email. I responded to Navigraph about like, yeah, hey, I'd love to work with you guys. I use your products on stream. I promote your products, blah, 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 blah. And they responded back to me and they were like, all right, cool. So we just need like your login information and like all that stuff. And we'll give you a free yearly subscription of Navigraph and all this. And I never responded to that email. I somehow missed that email. I don't know how, but anyways, that was like 5 years ago. So I'm going to see Navigraph at the expo this year, and I'll have like the emails. I'll take a screenshot of like the emails. I'll have everything ready. And I'll be like, hey, do you guys remember when this happened? What's your favorite airport in the world of flying? There's too many, Tom. Too many, man. Too many to just, I mean, this one was just absolutely stunning. Like, I would come back here in a second any day of the week, man. Just a beautiful approach. Yeah, I don't know, Brendan. I don't know, man. Question for anyone: if you're flying under transition altitude, let's say Boston, New York, at flight level 160, well, it wouldn't be a flight level, it would be 16,000 feet. How often do you change your baro? When ATC tells you again, or just periodically? Yeah, I mean, periodically as you move about the flight, Strody, you could do that, yeah. Remember, though, flight levels are only above 18,000 feet in North America. How long did it take you to learn the PMDG? Not long at all. Not long at all. I was pretty familiar with the 737 coming from X-Plane and the Zebo mod, but yeah. Much explaining to do? Maybe. Maybe. And now we're attempting to land in an airport with 300-foot visibility. Yeah, this is going to be real tricky. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting arrival. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We're looking for 300 likes. Man, I guess you guys are over... I guess people are over the ATR, if I'm being honest with you. I know that you guys in here watching it probably love the airplane, but the views this week since I started flying the ATR, I'm getting about half the amount of viewership that we usually get. So I guess people are kind of over the ATR. Maybe it's too low and slow, or maybe there's just been too much content with it lately. I don't know. How can I get more serious with Microsoft Flight Simulator? What extra stuff do I need? Looking to fly the 737 and A320. Having good peripherals, a good joystick, a good yoke, some rudder pedals, that type of stuff will highly maximize your experience in the simulator. So, yeah. You have Isle of Man experience. That we do, yeah. Tyler, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you. Huge enough floaties, man. Thank you. Maybe what we'll do is tomorrow we'll do the ATR, and then Monday we'll go back to Europe and we'll fly the 7.3 around or something like that. I guess you guys want to see some 7.3. I think most people want to watch the big stuff, but the 380 streams will be the biggest pull. Oh, of course, yeah, for sure. Love the ATR. You mix it up. Good. It's better visually. I agree. I enjoy it, but I guess just judging strictly off of numbers, I guess people are kind of over the ATR. Yeah, and I mean rightfully so, right? I mean, it was a much anticipated airplane. It was a very cheap airplane. You know, it cost what, $17, $13 or something like that. So yeah, I can understand why. So like I said, what we'll do tomorrow, just because I want to do the Queenstown approach tomorrow, so we'll do the Queenstown approach tomorrow, and then Monday maybe we'll look at jumping back in the 737 and doing some ops over in Europe somewhere. I mean, look at that, dude. Like, how could you not want more of this? Look at how beautiful that is. Fly what you enjoy too. Nothing worse than watching a streamer or YouTuber that's not interested in his own product. Absolutely. And I always do that, Strody. Trust me, man. That's always number one goal. I always make it so that I'm, enjoying the experience the most, for sure. Yeah. Any FedEx ops? We don't really have any FedEx airplanes. We're getting the 777 soon. We're getting the MD-11 soon. So once we get some of those airplanes, we can definitely do some more. We need to get the cargo version of this airplane. I don't know when it's coming, but the cargo version's coming. So people get over the Phoenix, PMDG, Antonov, ATR, and soon the A330. This is how life works. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Aerosoft A330 would be so awesome. Hopefully soon, man. Yeah. Is the current 777 usable? I'm talking about the PMDG 777. Definitely not talking about the Captain Scam 777. We don't like that one. Oh, we are through 13,000 feet, so we can set standard baro. So I prefer setting 299 or 2 because it sets them throughout all of them. Why Maxwell? Because it's just not a good airplane. The system depth isn't there. Really, the only thing that you're buying when you buy the Captain Sim 777 is just an external model of a 777. The interior is all taken from a Sobo. It's all default system, default flight model. You're basically buying a shell of an airplane. That's it. It's not Not worth your money, man. It's not worth your money. There are tons of other projects for around the same price that you can go support where people are doing, you know, a lot better stuff. Besides the ATR and Dash 8 is probably my favorite propeller aircraft. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. BDS North, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Still waiting on that IndyBuilds E300. Yes, we need that badly, man. Yeah, we do. Even when I do a bit of spotting in real life at Manchester, people only come out to see the 380. I agree. Yeah. I hear you. I just love flying in this part of the world, and now that we have the ATR to do some proper Air New Zealand ops, I mean, oof. Right, like if we, you know, the reason we had never been to Nelson is because we never really had an airplane that could fly into Nelson, right? Like, sure, you can do what Sasha did, like there's nothing wrong with that, but imagine how much slack I would get as a streamer to do that. So. You must have a very understanding girlfriend. My ex-wife told me that the house sounded like an airport. Well, everything's coming through my headphones, right? So we also don't live together. We own property about half hour, 40 minutes away from here. She runs the business. We have an equine business, a horse stable. So yeah, she runs the business and lives out there with the horses pretty much. And I'm over here. I have my own 2-bedroom condo that I run my business out of. So yeah. Is VXO only for Microsoft, Cap? What do you mean, the Expo? The Expo is an event. So it's for every flight simulation. DCS, Infinite Flight, FSX. There's going to be vendors and people there for every simulator. X-Plane, Microsoft. There's people there from every corner. Every corner. DCS, everywhere, man. Yeah. Need a Saab 340? There is a Saab 340, I believe, isn't there? Catch, how much is the Boeing yoke pack? I've been wanting it for a while. Metro, you can check the link in the description below, man. Click on the link in the description. Go find the TCA Boeing yoke. Click the link, and it'll I don't know where you are, where you're located. You might have a sale if you're ordering it directly on Amazon or somewhere else. So, yeah. We need analog ATR72-600. Why? I like my glass screens. I'm a modern pilot. I like being a little bit more modern. 18,000 feet is our cruise altitude today. We can go ahead and wait till we build up a little bit of speed, and then we'll throw it into the cruise mode. I was on Amazon earlier this week, 390 CAD. Oh man, so worth it, dude. Is that just for the yoke, or is that for the the yoke and the throttle? It's just such an incredible product, man. It's so hard to describe. Like, Jarvis, if you've never flown with it, I suggest waiting until the Expo, because then you can actually get some hands-on, you know, you can get some hands-on experience with it. It's going to blow your mind, man. That's all I have to say, is it's simply going to blow your mind. Yeah. Get the Airbus one, like the captain said, it's easier to fly Boeing with a side stick than Airbus with a yoke. Oh, 100%. Yeah, if you're only ever going to get one, pardon me. If you're only ever going to get one, I would definitely go with the Airbus side of things. Or like their T16000M or something along those lines, you know. You can kind of fly both. You're going to come do some Canada North ops? We will do some, yeah. Not, probably not anytime soon, but we will do some Canada North ops, yes. Alright, let's flip this over to cruise now, so that's done. Won't be disappointed? No, absolutely not. So I plan, I really want one, but I want to try one at the Expo. Maybe if I win one, see, there you go, man. There you go. Who knows, dude? I have no clue what they plan on doing this year. I know that, trust me when I say this, they're going balls to the wall. Like, I got my itinerary. I don't think I'm allowed to speak about it yet. Hopefully soon, I think I can start talking about it and stuff. But I got my itinerary for like all the Thrustmaster related stuff that I'm going to be doing at the Expo. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy, dude. Like, it's pretty crazy. They're, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm going to say it. Hopefully I don't get in trouble if they're listening. They're hosting some, like, VIP party on Saturday night after the Expo. It's being hosted from, I think, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can win tickets throughout the day at the Thrustmaster booth. It's like a super, super limited amount of, I think they only have, like, 50 tickets that they're going to be giving away. Bro. They shared with me what they're going to be doing at this thing. It's crazy, man. Like, it's absolutely crazy. It's going to be one hell of an experience, this expo, man. If it's your first expo, man, oh man, oh man. What a time to be checking out Flight Sim Expo, man. It's going to be crazy, dude. I use it just not for Boeing, but any pendular yoke-like aircraft, like a DC aircraft. Yeah, absolutely, Symphonic, for sure, yeah. Don't tell us, obviously, but do you know the new... I do know what it is, yes. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, they sent me the... I think a couple weeks ago, they sent me, like, the whole itinerary with, like, you know, what things are, what they plan on doing, so, yeah. Do you think that X-Plane will come to the same level as Microsoft Flight Simulator? No. No. Visually, X-Plane will never do this. X-Plane, what X-Plane is good at is the flight model. That's, like, that's X-Plane's bread and butter, and I think that X-Plane will always, like, you know, try and drive that home. My big thing is, I'm not a real-world pilot. I would say 90% of the other flight sim, like the flight sim community, are not real-world pilots. And I think that we're at the point now where sacrificing visuals for a flight model that I'll never truly even be able to, like, replicate in real life because I'm not a real pilot, I would choose visuals 99% of the time. You know what I mean? Like a simulator that is visually pleasing, as well as multitude of airplanes and aircraft and stuff to fly and stuff to do, and missions and challenges and airports and 3D scene, third-party airport scenery and add-ons and stuff. I mean, it's just, yeah. Yeah, so. Captain, want to stream the party IRL stream. I won't be able to stream the party. I will be streaming live from the Thrustmaster booth at the expo. I've already mentioned this before. We're going to be doing a landing challenge at the expo. So if you are at the expo, you want to win some Captain Canada goodies, top 5 landing winners, we're going to win a Captain Canada hat. I have some custom Captain Canada hats that were made. I think I've showed them on screen. I don't have a picture of them, but got some custom Captain Canada hats made. So the top 5 are going to be winning those. Top 5 of the landing challenge are going to be winning hats. I think Thrustmaster has some giveaways to do and some stuff like that. So, yeah. Finally got the gold maple leaf. Thanks for the hours of entertainment, Cap. Hey, Jacob. Awesome, man. Huge show floaties to you, dude. That is absolutely great. Looking good with your golden leaf, my man. Just what type of thing it is? No, I can't. We can't talk about anything, man. It's obviously it's going to be it's a release party, right? So yeah. I joined late here, Cap. But any feedback on updated heavy avionics yet? I have not, Atto. I haven't tried it yet. No. There we go. 24 months, my man. Huge show floaties to you, dude. Thanks so much, Jacob. I appreciate you, man. That's unbelievably kind. Thank you, dude. Look at the views out there, man. Just incredible. Just incredible. Thanks so much, Jacob. I appreciate you, dude. Congratulations on your 2-year badge. My man. Thanks, dude. Look at how beautiful that airplane is. Look at the visuals underneath us as well, too. It's crazy, man. All right, no ATC on. Let's turn that down slightly here, a little bit there. Come to our tunes. What kind of music do we want today? Chat. Let's go with some electronica, dance, house music. Need a Beach 1900? Is it for Flight Simulator? Well, I mean, it's Thrustmaster, so it could be for the racing style of things, but it's Flight Sim Expo, so I would assume that their product announcement has something to do with Flight Sim, yes. Polka! Getting more and more nervous and excited for this approach. It's going to be pretty crazy. Has the weather been updated at all? Or are we still showing not nice? We don't have a lot of fuel here, chat, so I mean, the visibility is getting better. We are at 700 feet now. Okay. Scattered at 200. So the fog is... Okay. What does 2000 U mean? Getting a little bit better, but not by much, man. 700 foot. I don't know if we should be able to see the runway by then. Hopefully, we'll see, man. Keep in mind that the simulator doesn't update as quickly as real world, right? It takes the sim. I've noticed that the sim is usually running anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes behind the actual updated weather and stuff, right? So we shall see how this is. We shall see. How many planes do I own? A lot. A lot. Huh. Gotta be better than Isle of Man last week, dude. That was crazy, man. I'm pretty sure what helped us, Tyson, was that we flew real time, and it was a little bit dark, so we could see like the approach lights coming in. But we'll see what this one's like. You can do an auto land? You can, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't in this. You're on the RVR, meaning going up, aka improving. Is it RVR? I don't see RVR though. At this point, you shouldn't even focus on the butter. You should just focus on getting the thing on the ground. Absolutely. 100%. It's kind of like the arrival into Nelson, right? Like 4,000 foot runway. I don't think people realize how short 4,000 feet is. Like, this is essentially a GA airport. Like, this is for GA airplanes. You know what I mean? Like, essentially. A GA airplane would probably be, what, 2,000, 2,500 feet? Something like that? Like, it's crazy, man. You got a new snake today. Nice. The visual range is 2,000 meters and it's increasing. The U stands for upwards trend. Ah. Okay, thank you. So we should be able to get it down then. Okay. Is this real time? No. I think if I put it to real time, I think it's still completely pitch blackout. Yeah. The sun is slowly coming up. What lights do we have on? Hello? What lights are those? Oh, that would be why. The sun is slowly coming up, but I wanted to enjoy the, you know, enjoy the visuals a little bit, be able to actually see where we're flying. You take off C-152s and 72s, 3,500 foot runway, so yeah, it's short. Yeah, big time. You're at 5,000 feet and you can't see anything? Yeah, you'll probably only see it, well, 2,000 feet visibility, so that's, yeah, what's that? 2 miles? 2 mile visibility? Or 2 kilometers, so a mile viz, one mile? Sure have enough fuel to go to Wellington? We do. Yeah, we're gonna be close, but we do. But that's what I'm saying is we can't like keep shooting approaches, right? Like if we here's the thing, and here's what we gotta plan, and here's what we gotta kind of decide. If we shoot an approach and we miss the approach, we're at minimums we can't see. We either have to climb and hold at like 5,000 feet and just hold above the airport for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then go shoot an approach again. That is an alternate. Or after our first missed approach attempt, we immediately have to go to Wellington. We don't really have an option. We can't really hold and then go to Wellington. So yeah, 2,000 feet is less than half a mile. Okay, so there you go. We should be able to see it. Mav, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. It's good. It's decent. Seems to be doing the trick. Still a few little weird things with it, but it's not bad. If you enjoy flying the RJ by Aerosoft, it's very similar to the RJ. The autopilot kind of works the same. The ILS is all kind of the same. I say if we miss, we divert directly to Wellington because fuel isn't much. I would agree. Or we hold. That's the other option. We hold over top of Christchurch. We give the weather 15, 20 minutes, half an hour to kind of work itself out, and then we go from there. So I don't know. Think I've ever seen you do a diversion. I've never done one. I always just bang it down because YOLO. Well, it's a sim, right? So exactly, kind of just YOLO it. Cap, what do you think the next Microsoft Flight Simulator sim to release? 2033, 35, or 38? I have no clue. I have no clue, man. Or divert to Dunedin. We could divert to Dunedin. It's almost the same distance from Christchurch to Dunedin as it is Christchurch to Wellington. Like I'm looking at, and SimBrief gave us Wellington, so we have enough fuel on board to get to Wellington. And if you look here at the map, I mean, there's the trip to Wellington, there's the trip down to Dunedin. It's not that much shorter. We might as well just continue. And honestly, I think they want us up to Wellington because we'd have a slight tailwind. Going to Dunedin, we'd actually have a slight headwind as we do now. We have a slight headwind. So we'll just plan for Wellington if we need to. Like I said, we'll shoot the approach. Let's just worry about, we'll shoot the approach and hopefully we see everything. So yeah. How do you learn go-arounds? Honestly, go-arounds are just in your chart, man. They're not really that difficult to do, right? So missed approach. So in every chart that you have, your approach chart, you're going to have a missed approach. And the missed approach says track heading 016, so heading 016 to 2.5 DME VOR. So there's a VOR right here, 2.5 DME. Turn right to intercept outbound VOR radial 031 to MyBot. So basically, you're coming in. If you have to go missed, you're flying runway heading till 2 DME, then you're making a slight right turn, and you're going out to MyBot. And then MyBot is where you're going to hold. That's where you're going to hold if you need to hold. If you're waiting for weather, whatever it may be, you're going to be there. And then mandatory 4,000 feet. So you have to climb immediately to 4,000 feet, and then you would hold at MyBot for whatever you would need to. You'd enter a hold like this, and then hold that way. If you hold, you're relying on the next attempt to be successful. Yes, correct. Yeah. Started at Wellington. The weather is beautiful there. Yeah, it is. It was beautiful, and you know what's crazy is like the entire flight. Look, here's the fog, man. The entire flight is literally perfect, and then you get over the Christchurch area, and it's just, yeah, fog. Fog. It's pretty crazy. So if we go to our VNAV, sorry, if we go to our progress, you can see here we're going to start our descent in about 6 minutes. So what we can do now is we can go ahead and program some stuff in here. So we know that we need to be down, it says above 3,000 feet. So I'm going to put in about I think intercept was 3,000 feet. What is our intercept for the ILS? Intercept is 2,000 feet. So we'll plug in 3,000 initially, and we'll go from there. So we'll plug 3,000. Good, and we can start programming like some ILS frequencies and stuff like that. So let's go to RMS, and we'll go to nav. And I know it says auto, but I don't trust it, so I'm just going to go 109.9. 109.9, and we'll throw that into there. Good. 116 on the approach course, that's fine. And then minimums today, 323 on our barrel minimum. So we'll switch that to MDA. And we'll flip you to MDA as well. And then we'll set 323. 323 can't be done, so we'll set 330 on minimums. Enough tokes can make any landing possible. Like getting into San Fran, flew there from Denver. Weather was good till I reached the Bay Area. Yep, exactly, man. 2 miles out and you can't see anything. You did a go around. Well, I mean, were you down to minimums and you couldn't see anything? So you went down to minimums and you couldn't see anything, so you did a go around? Okay. Got you. How do you hold in the 310? I think you just click on the... It's kind of difficult for me because I'm not in it right now. I think you right-click on a waypoint, don't you? And then it offers you a hold? I think something like that. All right, 9 miles till our descent. Looking good. Once that goes down to about 3 miles, we'll go to vertical speed, and then we'll wait for the approach to come up. Turn our weather radar on too. I'll just turn that on right now, just to make sure. Should do one of the Hercules flights from down Antarctica, McMurdo. Maybe one day. All right, should be starting our... See, the top of this end just moved slightly. It's weird. I think it's like waypoint based. It just went to 11 miles now. I wonder if that's just the top of descent, like calculation being a little bit weird, trying to figure itself out. Excuse me. All right, our descent checklist, FWS, we can do a recall. Good. Landing elevation set and checked. FMS, nav data, and performance data have all been set. Decision height and MDA has been set, and arrival briefing. Well, you know the arrival briefing. We're going to be shooting the ILS runway 2. If we cannot successfully... if we cannot successfully get it on our first landing attempt, we're going to divert to Wellington. That's the plan. Everybody's stepping on everybody. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so if we shoot the approach and we don't have a visual chat, we're going to fly the missed approach. So we're going to fly out to my bot at 4,000 feet. And then from my bot, we'll figure out in the FMC. I think you can just go to like the flight plan, and I think you can click on like my bot, and then I think you can go to like new destination. Yeah, so we can go to new destination from my bot, and we'll send ourselves direct to Wellington, and then we'll shoot an approach into Wellington. All right, so that's the plan. Hopefully that works. Arrival briefing set and done. Good. Next will be our approach checklist. We'll leave that like that. Good. And we're going to go to vertical speed. We're going to descend at about 500 feet per minute now. Good. And then top of descent in 1 minute or 3 nautical miles. Good. John Zander, thanks for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. 3 months. Says, hey, Cap, lovely to be here. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. We are getting ready for a scary approach. Should be interesting. Does anyone know how they would deliver an Airbus aircraft to New Zealand if they were built in Toulouse? Ferry flights, man. Ferry flights. All right, let's go into VNAV. Yeah, they do what's called ferry flights. So they'll do a bunch of flights like in, you know, kind of like how they did it in the old school. So they'll do a bunch of flights that takes them, you know, they'll fly like a full day to somewhere and then a day somewhere. They also have fuel bladders that they can install. So if they need to do like transatlantic flights and stuff like that, they'll put fuel bladders and stuff, you know. Yeah. Seats are gone and numerous gas containers. Correct, yes. Airbus has more assembly lines than just Toulouse. Yeah, they do. I think Toulouse is the main one, right? I don't know which. I think that's certain aircraft that they use for certain ones. Ryanair Max flew Seattle to Dublin for delivery. Great range when empty. It's pretty crazy. He says they broke out at 550 feet.
Not broke out, but got runway lights at 5:30.
All right, 500 feet, he got runway lights.
Oh, so you didn't break up. And,
Did I lose weight? Yeah, I'm 20 pounds off already.
It's still holding and now coming out of the hole.
Wow, you can already
and
tell?
trying to,
There's one in the US, there's one in Asia, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. Huh. I didn't know there was one in Asia.
191090.
They have lines in France, Germany, Asia, and the US. Wow. What does NCD mean? Thanks, Rayman.
420 Mike is vacated out 5.
Yeah, new diet, switched everything up, changed everything up. Wait, is it saying no clouds? So what, there's no fog?
Rejoining the ILS was Viva 621 and leaving, heading now, leaving holding and trying to join that ILS with Viva 632.
No cloud detected. Interesting. Alright, we're going to bug up 2,000 feet because that's going to be our intercept. Looking good. Alright, and we've got seatbelts on. I'm going to pause the music here. We're coming up to 10,000 feet. So seatbelts are on. Landing lights will be on here in a second. Again, we're at 11,200 and descending now. Trying to keep the speed up, although we have a 210 knot restriction coming up here. So if we bring our engines back here to idle, you actually see how much speed you can bleed off. This is just idle because it changes the prop. And it actually, you actually can chunk out, you can slow down real quickly. So you can see here at Updan, we have restriction 210 knots above 3,000 feet. I feel like we're a little bit high up on the approach right now. I'm going to let the airplane kind of do its thing, but I still feel that we're a little bit high up on the approach. We'll see what it wants to do, but it's descending us pretty heavily, about 1,800 feet per minute. So maybe at 210, it's going to slow us down quite a bit more. We can aim for 190-ish through the descent. We are through 10,000 now, so we can get our landing lights on. We'll get all of our lights on here. Actually, we'll get those off for now. Landing lights are on. Altimeters have been set and checked. They should be... Hold on, I gotta hit it a couple times. There we go. 1021 or 3015. Good, so that's plugged in. That's good. Cabin altitude has been checked and set as well. Beautiful. Approach before landing checklist will be next. And that's good. Cabin crew will call them advised, and then we've got gear down and the rest of that fun stuff. So this one should be interesting. Do you guys want me to switch it to real time? I don't know what it's like real time right now. Is it still like pitch blackout? Oh, man. But see, we'd actually probably see... Do you guys want me to land like this? Because then we could actually probably see lights. Or do you guys want me to continue during the day? It's really up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you. I feel like we're really high up right now, man. Like really high up. Yeah, I'm going to go to vertical speed.
New Zealand Christchurch traffic.
I'm going to go idle.
On Thomas runway 02.
Daytime? Okay. I would tend to agree with you, just because you can't see a damn thing right now. Put it back to like there. It's going to be sketchy. Going to be sketchy for sure. All right, I'm going to let the airplane make this turn, and then I'm going to line ourselves. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go heading. Oh, joy. I'm going to go heading. I'm going to bug up a heading of, I don't know, 090. Sure. We'll bug that up. Actually, no. We're gonna let the airplane completely make this turn. Hopefully it'll do it. 2,000 or above. Okay, let's go. I underestimated how much that turn was going to be. Let's go to like 330 on this. We'll go heading mode, and then we'll flip this over here. And then, yeah, we're way high up on the glide slope, as I figured. Way high up on glide slope. So we're at idle right now. Our speed's at 190, so we're perfectly fine on that. approach course was 016. So 016. Good. All right, now I'm going to go to approach mode. Hopefully it can grab localizer. We're coming up on glide slope, so all that's looking good, sir. I'll get the sounds up. We're coming up on glide slope. I've got approach arm. There's an aircraft in front of us, so that's good. As soon as we can... Okay, there's localizer. Good. Then we can kind of shallow out our descent rate here quite a bit, so we'll start bleeding off some of that speed. There we go. There's glide slope, so now our descent rate will shallow itself off quite a bit, and we'll start really bleeding off some of that speed, which is perfect. And then we can go flaps and gear. All right, there we go. So speed checked. We can go flaps 1 now. Beautiful. That'll really start to help. Here they come. And man, it looks like the weather's clearing up just in time for us, chat. I don't think we're going to have an issue with this approach. I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine. I can already see the runway from here. There's the runway right there. So it's already cleared up nicely for us. That's beautiful. Looking good. And just to confirm, I do have live weather on. I don't want you to think that I don't have live weather. Live weather. All right, cool. We're looking good. Let's go gear down. Really want a Q400 for those gear down views? Yes. I cannot wait for the majestic Q4. All right, chat, we've got a nice long runway here, so guess what we can go for? We can go for the butter, all right? I can make everybody in chat happy. We'll go for the butter. All right, I promise. Make you all happy. All right, again, we're looking for about 110 on the speed is what I'm going to be happy with. So gears down, flaps are full, power management to takeoff. TLU low speed, anti-icing is required, and external lights are all on. That is good. Next checklist will be our after landing checklist. Populate that. Good, wonderful. Upstairs, just to confirm, all of our lights are on. Yes, everything looks good there. 110 on the speed is what I'm aiming for. Joystick cam is going on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. I'm also going to get our replay recording up. Good, so we can watch that. Sounds are up. Let's go, chat. All right, my airplane. Enjoy. Get you guys down on the ground. Ooh, a little bit bumpy. Trimmed out nicely here. Christchurch traffic. New Zealand 933 Mike on a 4-mile final rate to Christchurch.
500. 500.
Airplane looks good, feels good. A little bit windy, but that's okay. Kind of bumping us around a little bit. Nothing to worry about. Oh boy, a little bit there.
Approaching minimum. $200 minimum.
Continue.
Minimum.
Speed's good. Approach is good.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers. Actually, no reverse. No reverse. No reverse. Nose down.
And Steven 6321 is on short line.
No reverse. Just roll it out. Roll it out. Manual braking. Missed the first one. That's fine. We'll take the next one. Yeah, this thing is, it's a lot different to fly now after the update, I will say that. It feels a lot different to fly. It's a little bit more, I don't know if twitchy is the right word, but it's, yeah. That was a good landing. I'm happy with that one. Not too floaty, but you can, it almost wants to like, it doesn't have so much lift anymore. It's, yeah. It is nice.
Seabird 621 is on a full mark line.
Christchurch traffic news of the 933 Mike vacated runway 2. Alright, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Christchurch, where we didn't have to plan a go-around. Absolutely awesome. Seemed a little too floaty in the original release. Oh, it was, big time. Yeah. Yeah, like the nose would just, you know, pick up by itself. 25 FPS here. They really need to address the performance issues with this airport, man. Holy macaroni. Okay. After landing checklist, radar off. Flight controls locked. Flaps clean. 0. Trim set. Landing and strobe lights. Landing. Strobes off. Sorry for the frames, guys. Probe heat off and true off as well. Probe heat. True. Good. We'll go to GSX and gate 6. No. Just gonna log off VATSIM too, because that's probably not helping it either. Yeah, now we're back up into 30s without VATSIM. Okay. Good. We're making a left on Foxtrot and then down and in. And then we need climb lever 1 to feather. Climb lever 1 to feather. Good. Save fuel. Good. Currently flying over the top of France, bound with Madeira in the sim. There you go. Very nice. More responsive, maybe. I don't know. It kind of... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a word to describe it, but... It's not forgiving, maybe, Davis? Maybe that's a little bit better. It's not as forgiving. It's not nearly as forgiving as it was. Like before, you could come in, and if you had the airplane trimmed correctly, you could literally just, like, it kind of just plopped itself, like, 80 foot per minute, 100 foot per minute or something like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Has anyone bought the Texas Simulations Houston? Looks nice, but wondering about the frames. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's... I mean, it's... Flight Sim Studios did it as well, so they're really good. Is this our gate right here? This is. Gate number... Is this 6? No, this is 16. Oh, no. We're down here. Sorry, Chad. We're more down here. We're going to gate 6. I think this is another one of these weird... kind of weird parkings. Between the ATR, A320, and 737, what do you find most enjoyable to fly for short hops? Short hops? Probably the ATR. But I mean, I love the 737 and the A320 as well. I don't know. Depends. Alright, after landing checklist is complete. We'll do the parking checklist next. I don't want to blind anybody, so I'm going to actually get the nose light off now. Our stand's right here, stand 6. Flew from Toronto to Cancun this morning. Now I'm flying back to Toronto. Microsoft, very cool, man. I'd like to see that E175 from Microsoft. Hopefully it becomes something of anything, right? Hopefully. Okay, this is a weird... Yeah, we go in like this. Go in like this, and then we go sideways in. It's another one of those weird ones, chat. So many good runways you can take the ATR into that you can't with this 320 and a 73. Oh, for sure. Come on, baby, turn. Come on, baby. Turn. I know you have it in you. Hopefully they fix that bug. 0. Okay, there we go. We'll call that good enough, chat. Park brake on. Hopefully they can address the scenery issues here at the performance of this airport, because it is a beautiful airport, but for getting 27 FPS, that doesn't make sense. It's not even a major, huge, like densely populated. I get better performance at LAX than I do at this airport, so something doesn't make sense, you know. All right, you are now off. It's been 1 minute. Good. Parking brake is on. Taxi and takeoff lights are out. Climb lever 2 to feather. Good. And from there, we'll get prop brake ready. Oh, we can stop our recording as well. Recording, stop. Good. Prop brake goes on. Good. Beacon light off. Transponder. Standby. Tail prop. In. Ground power. In. Seatbelts. Off momentarily. Let's get ground power in. Okay, let me release prop brake off just for the replay. If you don't do that for the replay, it can be a little bit weird. And then we'll shut off engine number 2. And there we have it. We'll open up the cargo door. We'll open up the main door. We'll get the wheel chocks in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Christchurch. Seatbelt sign is off. Off, and off. Off. Yay. Good. There we have it. GSX, request deboarding. Beautiful. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, where we started the day. Ooh, we actually nailed that parking. Not bad. This is exactly how we started the day. And then you start up and you push yourselves out. Beautiful. What a great day of flying, man. Really, really, really cool. I'm super glad we got to try out that airport for the very first time. Nelson Airport. What a badass airport, man. 4,400 foot runway. If you guys are looking to do some ATR ops, man, exclamation point scenery, pick up that Nelson, because that was just an incredible approach. And the views and the way that they have the ortho over the city there, my goodness, man. Holy macaroni, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Hopefully we can hit 250, 300 likes by the end of stream. That would be absolutely awesome. We do have a replay to check out. Keep in mind, guys, if you do enjoy the ATR and you love more of these Air New Zealand ops, we're doing one more ATR and Air New Zealand flight. We're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to be going down to Queenstown. So we're going to go from Christchurch to Queenstown, and then I think from Queenstown back to Christchurch. I'll see if there's another airport that we can go to, maybe from Queenstown. I'll have a look and see if there's anything else. Maybe we go to Wellington. Maybe we can go to Nelson again or something like that. So I'll have a look. But I know that we're going to depart Christchurch. We're going to go to Queenstown. Obviously, if you've never seen the Queenstown approach, holy macaroni, tomorrow's going to be absolutely special. And we're doing it in the ATR, so it should be cool because we should be able to fly low through those mountains. Going to be absolutely incredible. Hopefully we get a badass RNAV approach in or something like that. So thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate y'all, man. Mods, donors, sponsors, thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate you guys. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So thank you all very, very much for your support. You guys are the backbone. You guys are absolutely awesome. To everybody else that cannot afford to donate with a monetary value, I want to thank you guys just as much, man, for being here stream after stream, week after week, even if it may not be the most interesting of airplanes. I still absolutely, I've fallen in love with the ATR. I absolutely love it, man. So the Queenstown approach is one of the prettiest in the sim, hands down, man. I really love that Nelson approach, but this is going to be crazy as well, man. It should be a lot of fun to see this one. All right, let's go to GSX. Let's go ahead and restart the Kutal script. We'll take care of that. Good. We'll jump inside the aircraft. Let's go ahead and close all the doors and kind of get everything ready to go. We'll go ready to taxi. We'll move the ground power. Good. We can go upstairs. We can get some of the lights on for the arrival. That all looks good to me. Wonderful. We'll chill outside here. Both engines are going to start spooling up, and then we'll go ahead and check out the replay. I think it's an incredible, interesting plane. We're on the 320, way better than the A320 and the 73. I mean, I don't really have like a favorite. I kind of enjoy flying all of these airplanes. For me, I've been enjoying it because it's something brand new. 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, I didn't even know anything about this airplane. So, you know, I really did and have been enjoying it, man. Learning something completely new, right? It's, to me, that's, as a streamer, as somebody that has, you know, hundreds of hours flying in, you know, the A320 and the 737, to teach myself something new and to learn how to fly something new, that's been the most fun for me, I think, to be honest with you. So, all right, we'll hit the play button. We can bring this forward here a little bit. We don't need to watch it from there. We can watch it from right about there. We'll go ahead and give ourselves some wing views of this. Coming in here beautifully. I mean, look at the visuals, dude. Like, this is what I'm talking about, flying in New Zealand right now. Flying in New Zealand is just, it's special right now, man, with the photogrammetry and the way that this all, I mean, this is almost like you're flying here in real life. Do you know what I mean? Like, the way that the trees are all positioned and hand placed, and the buildings and the cars and the roundabouts. I mean, it's how we're almost, this sim has almost been out for 3 years, and I still sit here and I'm still absolutely amazed that I get to do this whenever I want, that I can fire up this simulator and this is the type of visuals and this is the type of world and environment that I get to fly in by just owning this simulator. I truly mean this, man, that it is just, it's completely changed my aspect and my opinions on flight sim, man. I never thought flight sim could be this beautiful thing that we have, that we just, like I said, that truly just puts a smile on my face and puts me in awe almost every single time I launch it and I fly it and I play the sim. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. That was a beautiful landing. Just past the 1,000 footers. Was aiming right at him. Super happy with that one, chat. Maybe not as soft as some would like, but nonetheless, I think it was a really great landing. All right, chat, I'm going to roll the outro music. Once again, thanks everybody for being here. I hope you guys had a great time. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. So what we're going to do is tomorrow we'll fly in New Zealand again in the ATR, and then on Monday we'll do some other ops in Europe or something like that. We'll jump back in the 737 because I think some people are getting a little bit tired of the ATR. They'd like to see the 7.3. So on Monday we'll jump back in the 7.3 for a stream, and then next week we're going to be in the A320 Phoenix. Should be good. And then the following week we plan to be in the 747 and 787 doing some ops, checking out the new avionics update to see if it's anything good. All right, guys, have a wonderful Saturday evening. Look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow for our flight. Happy landings, friends. See ya.